same designers are here with their entire lines on sale. And don't miss IDC's largest ever selection of luxury pre-owned Rolex watches, GMT Masters, Submariners, Sky Dwellers, all the hard-to-find models. It's IDC's biggest event ever this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. See store for details.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Oh, here we go.
All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, our computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready? Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
And now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stone road.
Honky with my bongo.
I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready.
You're getting so good at that. Welcome to Senning Show. Damn, I drummed so hard I knocked my headphones right off my head. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. Thanks for being here. We are, I talked about it. I think was it last week that you were in Alabama on the Monday? I think it was last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it. Danielle was here, and I was throwing out the idea of wanting to do not anything comparable to the mix, but I wanted to do a country-themed day, and it felt the easiest would be Honky Tonkin Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we will be honky tonkin all day long. Diz has some honky tonk offerings as well.
Some bangers.
If you want to, I don't really want to have the phone lines loaded up, but if you want to hit us up on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor, with some of your honky tonkin requests, we can do that. And the easiest place, my number one preference, would be go to YouTube. Hit up the Vroom. All you have to do is go to 102.5 The Bone on YouTube. You will see that glowing little red light. And, yeah, it's that simple. You can chat with everybody else. Let's see if I get a guaranteed new person
I
on
definitely
my first.
see
you
one.
see one?
No, you'll see it.
Oh, the one that caught my eye immediately. Well, I actually see a couple.
Yeah.
Few Matter.
No, that's been in there.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Few Matter. Matt Walrick 5838. He's been in there too.
Maybe.
Is it Big D's Lawn 4631?
No, that's new though.
Oh, who's your guaranteed new?
The one Brian Chronister 8685 literally says new in the chat.
Oh, I see. I recognize that name. I think I know Brian. Yeah, I think I know him from Facebook maybe. So welcome to everybody. Get up in there. You can talk with people. watch the show. You can listen to the show, and then maybe if something fun happens, you just flip your phone over and you go, okay, look, I can watch that. It is an exciting day in Tampa Bay. Game 2. The Montreal Canadiens are in town, and the Bolts are looking to clap back after what was a great game, an overtime heartbreaker. But hopefully tonight we even things up. Drew Garabo Live will be live from Benchmark International Arena. We'll check in with him sometime after 3:30 in the. Oh,
this one really.
I didn't even really mean for that to happen, but we are honky tonkin'. Let me look at let me get one of the Diz picks out of right off the get here.
Can you do the what's it called the line dancing? Can you line dance?
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
To me, there's one dance. I feel like I've showed it to you before. Under another.
I think I do remember you doing it over there. Yeah.
Like to me, if you told me to line dance and you put on Boots, Scoot, and Boogie, it would be the same dance as if You Dropped a Bomb on Me came on.
Okay.
You know, so You Dropped a Bomb on Me, baby. So that I pretty much have one. I have one dance.
Is it basically the electric slide?
It might be that too. It might be all of those dances all in one. But when I do or have been at the Dallas Bull or anywhere where there is line dancing, I pretty much just bust out the same one. Hold on, I'm looking for your. Okay. Dude, you had a song on here. I don't know how the hell you know it. I would hope deep in my heart that maybe I turned you on to it.
Oh, maybe.
It's a little bit of a different energy than what we've started with here today, but it is a Diz Honky Tonkin' Tuesday pick, and this dude is badass, like super badass.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you find out? Where'd you find this song? Is it possible it was me?
It could have been you. Because obviously all the country songs I heard, someone turned me on to them. I think the only one I found from my own was Jackson Dean, and I think it was from watching the Sylvester Stallone show.
Oh, Tulsa King.
Tulsa King. I think I heard it in there.
Yeah, this guy, he attempted to go out on the road, Coulter Wall. This dude, I believe, is Canadian, and he's a farmer. Like, he just works on the farm all day long. He has no interest in going out on tour, but he tried to.
Yeah.
And then he wrote this long letter and said, hey, I'm miserable out here. I'm not meant to be on the road. I'm going back to the farm and see you later, pretty much.
Take me back to God's country. Who said that again?
Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, if you noticed for the first song and this song, they have kind of that old grizzly.
Yes.
That's what I like from my country.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna listen.
Which I thought that I saw that your guy Jackson Dean was performing at Country Thunder, but it's another two-named guy, Braxton Keith. You could understand why. I don't know who that is, but I was confusing him for Jackson Dean. This is a Honky Tonkin' Tuesday Dizzy pick right here, and I love it. We'll have the juice coming along for Judge Juicy at 2 o'clock. And something that I really hope we can get some calls on and pick some brains at 1:30 for that thing. The story with the disappearing scientist is only getting weirder, and now the FBI is involved, so we'll do that in a little bit. I did want to ask you, Diz, about what you did last night. Were you or were you not reunited with our good buddy, Captain Christian?
Yeah. I was asked by Twin Peaks to go out to a dolphin sunset cruise.
Dude, by the way, how romantic. I'm always trying. I'm at the point now where I want to hold my tongue about anything that is relationship involved with you before, just to keep it on above board.
Before you drop your song again for me.
Exactly, dude. I dropped one song, and the next thing you know, she was never to be seen again. Yeah. But I just, this is all I'm going to say. I know she had been away for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then to welcome each other back to each other. A sunset dolphin cruise. Yeah. I mean, does it get any more romantic?
It was pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, Captain Christian, awesome little stuff he has going on there.
It is Pier Dolphin Cruises. I had to bring it up, but dude, he does So much good stuff. And his family has been running that boat since 1992.
Yeah.
He took it over within the last, I think, 10 years or something. But great, always a great cruise and just a great dude, too.
Yeah, great vibes. Like you said, it's kind of a little personal thing, hanging out on the water.
How many people were on the boat?
I want to say like at least just under 20.
Okay.
Just under 20.
So there's people on there. Any dolphins?
Yes, you did. It's so funny because when we were going on it and we were getting back to the land, we saw like a few of them like just jumping around, and he turned to me and goes, I'm so glad we saw those. And once you go on Senning Show tomorrow and say like my dolphin cruise has 0 dolphins.
That's funny.
And I was like, good. Regardless if I didn't see dolphins, I had a great time out on that thing. So we made a whole night of it. It was dope seeing her, and it's a dope feeling when you see someone who haven't seen for a while and they say, I miss you. I'm like, oh my God, yes. The boy's being missed.
Dude, this is I'm gonna keep most of my thoughts and opinions to myself. I'm a fan of it. I'll tell you that. Dude, you want to know why I'm an even bigger fan? I met her for the first time at Ferg's, and you just meet somebody, you go, okay, I can tell this is like I don't know everything about her, but this is a normal, good person.
Yeah.
And then she was in Arizona, and she brought back Papa John, a badass, like bizarro, tie-dye, psychedelic, Bigfoot magnet, which obviously Bigfoot lover. And you and she clearly probably didn't know that we collect magnets, maybe even more so Bigfoot magnets.
Yeah.
So I have like 4 or 5 Bigfoot magnets on the fridge, and very, very thoughtful of her. And I'm very glad you had a romantic reunion out on the water with Captain Christian. Bev's, he's got like a little bar out there, right?
Yep. Had some nice little drinks on the water, and then after that, you would know because you're all about St. Pete. I guess every Monday they do like a rave by the pier.
I do not know that.
You didn't know that?
No. I will say this, and I haven't determined whether or not it's well founded or I'm just a hater. I don't cross the pier threshold very often.
Oh, really?
Like, I think I've been down to the pier maybe 3 or 4 times, maybe. And I think I don't know. I'm just a hater.
Yeah, really?
Well,
you seem like a pier guy, though.
No, my thing is that it feels touristy to me. Like when I go down there, I feel like I feel like it's people that are visiting St. Pete, not people that are from St. Pete. But again, I'm just being a hater. The restaurant down there, Doc Ford's, really, really, really good if you're ever looking for a good meal. What do you mean there was a rave?
It's just, she told me every Monday they do a rave, but it's so funny because you pull up and it's free. You could just walk up to it. And it goes, sober rave. I go, that's something you'd ever.
Sober rave.
Yeah, because there's like kids and teenagers there. You can't just, do all.
Well, I mean, they're not going to, they don't know that you're sober. Really. I mean, whatever you have in your own body, like it's each individual person's journey to be on, but they're sober.
I don't think, because you could just walk up with, like, there's no security check, so you could just have alcohol in a bottle and have a great time. So we hung up there for a while, and then we went and got some food, went to Ruby's.
Where'd you eat?
We went to, what the heck is it called? Angelo's? Is that a thing?
Pizza?
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
Angelo's, and then we went to Ruby's, which is the cigar
Ruby's
thing.
is the spot. We were on a run of going to Ruby's like every Friday night. We used to go down there, get down there at like 7. There's a guy, his name's Brandon Santino. He used to play every night, and we were on a run of going down there for probably like on average every Friday for like 5-6 months. Last year, it's a great
little spot, yeah.
For live music, I mean, especially as it gets later into the night, I mean, you can see awesome jazz, rock, funk, blues. I mean, they probably are, without a shadow of a doubt, the best music venue in St. Pete.
Yeah, then we went back and watched some Euphoria.
Oh, you did watch it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Yeah, we watched it.
Okay.
We watched it. What'd you think?
I think I got to rewatch
it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a little too much reunionating while it was going on.
I got to rewatch it.
Miss you, baby. I will say this. The scene with Sydney Sweeney in a diaper. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if it makes it better or worse because everybody was freaking out about this scene with her in a diaper, like making adult OnlyFans content in a diaper as a baby, and it's gross. The only thing that maybe the context to it is everybody else thinks it's disgusting and gross too.
Yeah.
Like she gets in a huge fight with her husband. Her husband might be losing this huge business investment because she did it. Like it's not just like, oh, this is hot and funny. It is insane and frowned upon in the show as well.
Yeah, she's just a goof. That's the whole point of her character. She
She's
just
the worst.
doesn't get it.
It took her. It's funny because in the first episode, I feel like it was fairly mild, but in this second episode, you really remembered how much she sucked.
Yeah.
And how much that Cassie character is, like you said, just a dumbass. And that definitely came back in this episode.
Yeah, so it was just a lot of hanging out. You know, we watched The Conjuring and stuff, and then I don't think we went to bed till like 5 a.m.
Look at you, dude. I love to hear this. This is a 727 number. What are the chances it's Captain Christian?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Senning Show, you're live on the air.
Not Captain.
Oh,
okay.
Hi. How are?
Okay.
Is this Twin Peaks?
No.
Hi. Who are you?
My name is Joy. I was just calling to go back and talk about what Dizzy said on Mondays, how they have like the little rave at the pier.
Oh, yes.
It's called Movement Monday, and it's a free event. They do it every Monday, and it's pretty cool. I mean, you can find them on all platforms like Facebook and Instagram and stuff, but they, I know the people who started it, and they have a different DJ that comes out. They play like house and techno typically, and everyone just goes out and dances. You can bring like your flow toys, like koi and stuff.
Now,
like, the whole idea behind it is to like come out and have like sober fun. I mean, like if you are gonna drink, you can just like kind of like hide it in a Yeti, or you know, if you're gonna go smoke, like go down the street.
Right. Well, I was thinking more of, and again, it's sober, so why would I even say this? But I was thinking like rave party favors, you know, like Dizzy pops a couple beans before he shows up, and he's got his pacifier, and his eyes are rolling back in his head, like that kind of stuff.
I mean, I can't say there's not people out there that probably are under the influence, I'm sure, but I guess just for like permit reasons and like the reason they're able to do it, they just have to promote being sober, but you can kind of do whatever you want.
I respect that. Well, thank you for clarifying and giving us the lowdown on the Monday night sober rave at the pier.
Of course.
You bet. Thank you. Bye-bye. Who said this? Because I don't know if he was... Somebody said they didn't believe that I got it in an Arizona Sasquatch thing. So I have to show the camera because it is actually really freaking cool. It was LSD Dreams talking smack like he always is. Look at this thing.
Yeah, that thing is awesome.
That's really cool. Suck it. Oh, it looks better than it. Dude, look how good the camera looks when you get close to it.
Oh, man. Is it just your handsome face?
No, I don't think it is. I just think that the cameras too. Like if the cameras were closer, like yours is,
more?
I think it would. I think things would be looking a little bit better.
I think they used to be zoomed in when we first started last year. I think they were zoomed in, and then something happened. And
I've already established the fact that I can fix things. I fixed this camera once. Don't tell anybody, but I did already fix it.
My favorite engineer.
I would like to take some calls. Diz, I had this, and then you sent it to me too, which always is a good sign that we're both onto something. I'm looking for people. Now, I know there are some people out there that have been attacked by dogs and other domesticated pets. I'd love to at least get a couple calls from people who have been attacked by wild animals. We got a bunch of great prizes. We got Dave Matthews Band tickets. We've got VIP for the new metal show, which is going to be on Friday night at Janus. We've got some other stuff that I'm going to tell you about here in about 2 seconds. And there is a reason why this video of this kid / person being attacked by a bobcat. So we've got Weezer. Oh yeah, we got a hell of a lineup. Weezer, Dave Matthews, Wu-Tang Clan, and new metal. So if you call up with a good I was attacked by a wild animal story, bobcat, bird of prey, alligator, tiger, bear, coyote, fox, anything like that, we'll hook you up with the prize. But this happened in Wisconsin, and it was so funny because I watched the video last night and I must have like skipped the end because I thought the video was going viral because the bobcat did not attack. But then once you get to once you get all the way to the end, he attacks. The hunter becomes the hunted. A terrifying caught on camera attack shows the moment a Wisconsin teen had his arm mauled by a bobcat while out turkey hunting. Carson Bender was set up at the base of a tree while hunting on private land about 100 miles north of Madison, Wisconsin, when he turned around to find the fierce predator stalking him. And dude, the video is just so great because this dude is leaning up against a tree and the bobcat shows up. And if you didn't know any better, you might think the bobcat's just chilling.
Yeah, like a kitten.
Yeah, just like, hey man, what's going on? But then at some point at the end of the video, the bobcat is no longer chilling, and he pounces. And we don't really get to see much of what the attack looks like because the video ends, but it definitely hops on his ass. The story says mauled, Wisconsin teen mauled. I think that you need to be bleeding and have some guts hanging out to consider it a mauling.
A little scratch here and there because he said like it scratched him a few times and then like he shook it off and ran off. It's like, all right, that's not a mauling.
I will say there's the ongoing running thing that Mike Calth has been bringing up for years about him thinking he could beat a bobcat. I do think most humans under the right circumstances can probably beat a bobcat.
Just like, so in the element in the forest, or you mean just with your bare hands? Because, like, in the forest, you can find a rock.
Well, I'm saying, like, this exact scenario. Like, if this guy, let's just say that this bobcat latches on to his arm. I think that if you could grab the bobcat enough by, like, the scruff of his neck.
Yeah.
And this brings me no joy to say, okay, I love all animals. But if you start just wailing that bobcat on the tree.
Beat it like that drum you have.
I think you pretty much just got to. Cat, and then he'd run off and he'd be hurt.
Yeah, I would imagine. So this is gonna sound bad, but I would go for its eyes.
Yeah, that's probably a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, I like that.
With most animal attacks, I think if you can get something in their eyes.
Yeah.
Dude, side note, and your phone lines are full. Thank you. I'm going to take your phone call. There's a cat tie-in here, so we have the cat. We have the cat.
Yeah.
Roman, the cat. I don't know if I've said this on air yet. Dude, this cat is a killing machine. Dude, his life is dedicated to murdering lizards. Like, it's his passion and life. Dude, in a given day, 5-6 lizards, and I find them, and I love lizard. Like, I got love for lizards, so I'm like, I don't know what to think or do. But like this morning, I went to go get a towel. I was going to hop in the pool, and I grabbed my pool towel. It's like hanging up, and there's a lizard like holding on for dear life. And again, this is, not friendly. His whole like back has been like skinned. Like, it's like you can see that his leg is like been eaten. He's up there and it's like that all day. Sometimes I'll walk out, he'll have 3, 4, 5 dead lizards just laying right there in a little graveyard outside the door.
I was just going to ask that if he has a graveyard or presents it to you, because I know my cousin JoJo, his cat's the same way. Well, his outside cat too, yeah. It'll just have a little graveyard behind a bush where it just gets all like the mice and the lizards and everything it finds.
And it really is. Like, I saw yesterday, he got a big one. Like, it was probably about 6 inches long, and I could see he had the head. Big. He had his. It's pretty big, dude. He had the head was inside his mouth, and I think that the lizard had his tongue because he started like flicking it around. I could see the lizard was holding onto his tongue. So it's kind of. It makes me sad, but it can be fun to watch.
Yeah, I thought those lizards would just jump a cat if they need to be. Like, call the boys up.
I think the cat just has a very, very good technique to get them to where they can't do much right away.
It's that pounce.
Yeah, he hits them with a pounce, a little crunch, and then they're just they're
paralyzed.
and he'll just sit there and just just play with them just for hours.
Have you ever been attacked by an animal?
Well, I said no domesticated animals, but my worst and most fearful attack, where in my head I was thinking, is this how I die? It was I was attacked by a junkyard dog. And that's
man,
that's
Chopper.
not a joke, dude.
Sick balls.
And you know what's crazy? The dog's name was Princess, and I was I have my old truck that I inherited from my grandfather, and I found a place. I picked up the phone. I was like, oh my God, I feel like the aliens are here. So I was going there like every couple weeks to check in on the work and talk to the guy.
Yeah.
And his dog was there all these times. I probably saw the dog no less than 5 or 6 times up
like
to this
pet
point.
it and stuff?
Yeah, pet it.
Yeah.
It was dirty. It was like a low to the ground German Shepherd looking mix. And I remember the day I walked in, and he was always like chained to the floor in the garage. And the guy was like back in his office, and I got there and I was like, "Hey, Princess," and I put my hand down, and he just latched. I still have the scars right here.
Man.
He just latched onto it, and I just remember thinking, I don't know what it feels like when a dog's about to kill you. I was like, but this dog's gonna pull me to the ground, and he's gonna get off of my hand and go to my neck. And he had it the owner had to come out and essentially pry his mouth open to get my hand out of there. So that's the scariest / worst animal attack I've ever experienced.
Good thing that happened a lot later to you, because I know, like, for instance, my mom, when she was in Trinidad, they got roamers all over, just dogs
they'll
all
just get
over.
you.
Yeah, and she, like, got attacked by one, and she hated dogs for the longest time. Like, we couldn't have a dog as a kid. My cousin JoJo, same thing. He got attacked in his neighborhood by a dog where he had to hold a bat because it was trying to bite his jugular. And he's
That's like a movie.
Yeah, he's like, I hated dogs for the longest time. Now he has a dog, but it could turn you right off of that.
It really, yeah. Good thing it did happen when it did. We already had Brody, and I mean, I don't know what I did. I remember it was weird though because I had to go to the hospital. I had to to get the tetanus shots. It was a whole thing. I had to get stitches in my hand, and it was kind of the end of that guy. Me dealing with that guy because he was like. Your fault. He was like, your problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, your dog tricked me. Like, he pretended like he was nice. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
My name is Josh.
Josh, what's up, buddy? How you doing today?
Good. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. So I was attacked by a white-tailed deer.
Oh, man, dude, deer and moose and things like that, sleeper dangers, and they will stomp you out. Where were you?
I was at a hunting property in Georgia. I was walking through tracking a doe I shot, and I had a doe lure on me. It's like doe pee.
Yeah, yeah.
With esters, and it says don't put it on your body, and I put it on like a cologne.
Oh my god!
And I guess the buck thought it was getting some booty, and it seen me and got really mad and started attacking me.
Like, how bad did it get you? Did it gore you with its rack? Did it stomp you? What did you have to do to get rid of it?
It sized me up, and I wound up shooting it.
Oh, really? At close range?
On top of me, yeah.
So did you find the doe? Did you leave with 2 deer that day?
Yep.
Yeah, look at that.
And my dad called me an idiot, but he does that a lot anyway.
You probably
shot him too.
You probably are. What part of Georgia were you in?
There's a little town called Fitzgerald. It's in South Georgia.
Fish jail.
Fitzgerald.
Oh, Fitzgerald. I used to live in South Georgia myself, sir. I spent much time in Brunswick, Georgia, if you don't mind saying so myself.
Oh, it's over yonder a bit ways.
Yeah, God bless. All right, hang tight, brother. I'll give you something.
Yeah, I got chased by a gator once, but it was like not far, and he just jumped a fence. But I got attacked at SeaWorld by one of those, like the deer, by the goats.
Dude.
Where you feed them.
Yes.
I remember vividly looking at my big mama, and she was like surrounded by them. She threw the food, and I laughed, and I turned, and there was a goat just looking at me, ran right into my chest.
Dude, those are the sleeper. Like, I don't think a goat could kill you. Maybe a child. No. But anything, I don't even know that they're related. But the deer, the moose, the elk, all of those things. I think in certain parts of the country, I think a moose trampling you is like one of the craziest scenarios. And I don't think anybody, unless you've been around a moose, has the appreciation for how tall a moose is. If you had to guess, and I don't know the exact number, how tall? I'm going to look it up. How tall do you think a moose could be?
Ooh, man. Let's see. Probably about 12 foot, right? Probably bigger than that, actually. How big?
Yeah.
12 foot?
Yeah. It says that a large bull moose, like at the most 10 to 12 feet.
Okay.
On average 7 feet.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's not an accident too. Like, they will stomp you because they want to kill you.
I've seen my boy lives out in BC, and he like passes them all the time. They're like the size of cars, bro. They'll just knock a car off the road.
I really do. Out of all of my things I want, and I think we were talking recently about how we took that trip to a very specific part of Colorado just to see moose in the wild.
Yeah.
And we did not. The entire time we were there, we spent 2 days hunting, not hunting to kill,
but
hunting to see moose in an area where we were guaranteed to see moose and did not see a single moose.
Man.
So one day I will revisit some area where I know it's even more so guaranteed. Let's see what other kind of attack victims we have. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, guys, Kevin.
Kevin, what's up today, brother?
Not much. But I figured I'd give you a call. I got kind of attacked by a rabid squirrel when I was 18. So I was living in Maryland. I was in community college, and I was acting, and I was in a show called Mice and Men, and we were doing rehearsals, and I was sitting outside of the show smoking a cigarette during a break. And me and my friend saw this squirrel that was coming by, and he was just really like coming up to us close, everything else. So I had a bottle of water. I put some water out for him.
You thought he was a friend.
The water.
You thought he was there to kick it.
I thought he was. And then he came up. He tried to bite my hand, and then runs across me. I was wearing like gym shorts. He ran across my lap and scratched like my leg and my crotch, both legs and my crotch. as he was running across.
Did you?
Right? My friend.
Wait, I'll let you finish your story, but before I ask this.
So my friend sees it. He kicks the squirrel, right, as it's running across me. And the squirrel gets, like, knocked out. Not dead, but knocked out. And so, like, I'm bleeding on both legs and, like, right above my private area.
Oh, dude,
right,
you almost
like,
got the
area,
hog.
right in the pubic area. And I had to go to the hospital. I had to get stitches in my one leg. They had to give me a tetanus shot and a rabies shot. And thank God they gave me the rabies shot because they got the squirrel later and it did have rabies.
What the hell? So no, that makes sense why he wanted to attack you. What? I'm sorry. What location was in geographically?
I was in Columbia, Maryland.
Maryland, man, the underrated killer they call him. The squirrels. Hang tight. The other guy hung up, so I'll give you something. Just hang tight. It is. You ever just look at squirrels? Like, I don't know if you got a lot of squirrels where you live, but sometimes I'll just look in our backyard and I'm like, we just accept these things that pretty much are rats.
Yeah.
Like they're
tree rats.
They're rats of sort. And maybe they can be cute, but it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just stop, depending on probably the dosage that I'm on, depending on how many milligrams I've ingested. And you just look out and you go, these creatures just live among us, just everywhere.
Did you have a squirrel problem going through all your feeders?
Yeah, and we did. We've made it a little bit better because I've switched to squirrel-proof feeders, and I'm a sucker. I'm a bitch boy in the squirrel community because I feed the squirrels too. Well, actually, you got me the squirrel feeder, dude. Hate to tell you.
Oh, that's true.
You got me.
Yeah.
Somebody got me the squirrel feeder.
Yeah.
That may or may not be associated with you.
Not anymore.
Yeah. It's even got a little squirrel drinking hole. It's got a little,
it's like a little bottle,
hamster sucking tubes.
Yeah.
So like every once in a while, I'll look out there and be a little squirrel. All right, who's been holding the longest here? Senning Show, you're live on the air. We're talking about being attacked by wild animals because of this kid in Wisconsin who was mauled by a bobcat while turkey hunting, and the video is going viral. Who is this?
Josh.
Hey, Josh, what's up, buddy?
I don't know if this qualifies or not, but I want to say back in the early 90s, I was living in Connecticut at the time, and I walked down the side of a cliff to go fishing because it apparently was a really good fishing hole. And I stepped on a ground bead nest, and they tore me up like nobody's business, probably over 50 times. But I had to dive into the water.
Ground bee?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. They built the nest. They built the nest in the ground.
Oh wow!
So I stepped on them. I didn't know they were there. They tore my up 50, 60 times. I had to dive into the river. Well, the river was actually at the top of a waterfall. And not only did I get stung 50 times, I also got my ass beat by my dad for losing his fishing pole.
You didn't go over the waterfall, did you?
No, I swam like hell, though. They got me like 50 times.
I thought the story was going to get real crazy. I went over the waterfall, and at the bottom of the waterfall, there was grizzly bear hunting for salmon, and I was taken by a bear. Yeah, that is a hell of a story. Thank you. We lived for a period of time. I love bringing it up because it was such a fun, weird time. We lived in an old folks community out in Central Florida, and it was beautiful. It was backed right up to a preserve. We had tons of open land. We saw tons of wild animals, and it was like the first week or so that we had moved into the house. And I remember I was sitting in the living room looking out at like a half fence, and behind us was just a huge open field, a big preserve. And I saw something walk by the fence, and it looked like a dog. And then I just remember thinking like, okay, somebody's out walking their dog. And then I never saw a person. So I hopped up and I went, what the hell just walked by? So I go out our back fence and I turn to the left, and then I get right past the fence line of the neighbor, and I look, and right there on the fence, probably 5 feet away, I'd never seen one in person before, was a big-ass bobcat. Just sitting right on the fence, just looking at me. And I remember he licking his lips.
What you doing out here, boy?
I didn't know what to, they say don't run. So I just remember just taking a slow step back eventually to my own gate so I could get the hell out of there. But for that split second, you see one and you go, okay, well, this is where this thing rips my face off, and I'm a dead man today.
It was like a little bitch bobcat that we saw in that video. It was a full-grown one.
That neighborhood was crazy. We had more coyotes than I've ever seen before. Like, we'd see them all the time. We had big-ass owls swooping down. That was a really cool and we made friends with all the old people, too.
Seeing owls in person still blows me away, bro.
Dude, I
The way they the head turn. Oh, I love it.
Love owls, man. We get the big great horned owls in the big tree behind us, and I'll just sit there in the binoculars and just look at it because you're right. The way they turn their heads, they kind of look otherworldly.
Yes.
Like they look kind of
alien.
Like they're aliens. We've had it twice now. I think I don't know what the hell it's called. They're like this big. They're little baby owls.
Yeah.
They'll come down. They've come down a couple times and landed right on the fence line around dusk, and they're pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
They're just like little babies.
It's the head turns. The fourth kind. You ever see that movie where they all think they're visited by owls at night and finds out?
It's possible. All right, it's a Honky Tonkin Tuesday.
Yeah.
Our first ever. If you want to get in the YouTube chat and throw something out there, shout out to the Juice. She's going to join us at 2 o'clock. She hit me with a couple Honky Tonkin requests as well. When we come back, though, this story is starting to take I don't know if it's a bizarre turn. I'm just kind of surprised it's becoming such mainstream news. There are now 11 scientists that have gone missing or been killed under insane circumstances, all working on crazy technology, maybe with connections to UFO programs, and now everybody's talking about it, including the president. We'll dig into it, and I look forward to getting your opinions on it as well with more Senning Show. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Your next chance at $1,000 comes up at 2 o'clock with the Bone bonus. Do not go anywhere.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio.
Get down to Crown. Get down to Crown.
Crown Hyundai, where brand new offers just dropped. Like a 2026 Elantra SE, just $159 a month. Or 0.99% APR. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, just $219 per month. Or 0% APR. Each comes backed by America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles with Hyundai Owner Assurance.
Get down to Crown.
CrownHyundai.com. For full details, call 1-800-298-8368.
John Senning from Senning Show here, and the Tampa community means a lot to me. Let's be honest. Not every attorney you hear advertising actually lives here in Florida. Attorney Mo DeWitt does. Just call Mo isn't some out-of-state operation. Mo knows Florida. And I don't need to be an attorney to know that really truly matters. When you're dealing with an accident, that local knowledge can make a real difference. If you want a Florida injury attorney with deep roots in the state, just call Mo. If you're injured on the go, it's just call MOE.com.
Out here, we hear your speed before we see you.
Wind that rocks us.
Cars drifting toward us.
This isn't just a road, it's our workplace.
Slow down.
Keep your distance.
Stay focused.
Your choices matter.
Let's get everyone home safely.
Learn more about the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative at WorkZoneSafetyFL.com.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bobs. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 11597, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
Baseball is back, and as always, the name of the game in baseball is to go home and be safe. Nobody protects all the pieces of your life like Italiano Insurance. Whether it's home, auto, business, boat, or life, Italiano wants to keep your family safe. You can never predict what's going to happen in a baseball game, and you can never predict what's going to happen in life. So call the trusted agents at Italiano to make sure all your bases are covered. Head to ItalianoInsurance.com today for more information.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son, Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Sometimes you just need a change in life. If you're working a job you hate, if you're regretting your career choice, how about the world of aviation maintenance? Working on jets and planes and flying objects and being trained right here in beautiful Clearwater, tinkering and doing hands-on work. The National Aviation Academy will not only have you trained in just months, but you'll be entering the workforce in no time. Change your life and make the decision today, and check them out at naa.edu.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie Tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
I like this.
We're honky tonkin on a Tuesday. Dude, this song will forever and always. At some point, my neighbor, who was older than me, he started driving me to school in his little S10 pickup truck, and all he did was jam Hank Williams Jr. all the way there while he drove like a freaking maniac.
Hank Williams Jr.?
Hank Williams Jr.
What's this song?
Kalijah. Kawliga.
Oh, okay. I'm adding it.
Welcome back to Senning Show.
He always wore his Sunday feathers and carried his old black hawk.
I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. Drew Garabo live, programming note, live from Benchmark International Arena. Tonight is a big night. You're listening to the home of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And they'll be taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Seeing if they can tie the series up. And we're honky tonkin', baby. 800-771-1025. Find us on social media at The John Senning. I've been trying to post a bunch of do a bunch of stuff lately. I posted the video of me in a drunken stupor trying to explain WrestleMania to St. Pete Sam.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, I gotta look at that.
I posted that last night, so go see it. I've got some fresh kiddie content. Not that kind, you sickos.
Yeah, what
as well, at The John Senning. Find Dizzy at Dizzy4Mayor. I think he's got some videos of him giving his boo some Eskimo kisses while a dolphin jumps out of the water or something like that as the sun sets in the background.
Facts.
Is that right?
Yep.
So, what time is it?
All right. 1:45.
All right, we can do one more animal attack story, I think. Senning Show, you're live on the air. We were talking animal attacks because this kid was attacked by a bobcat in Wisconsin, and the video's going viral. Who's this?
It's Steve, brother.
Steve, what up?
Hey, man. You still doing the animal thing? I got me a surfer tattoo about 25 years ago. 30 years ago.
Did you say
actually.
surf attack?
Surfer, a tattoo is what we call it. I got bit by a shark.
Oh, damn. Where were you?
New Smyrna Beach, the
Dude.
shark capital of the world.
That is so crazy that is is it the shark capital of the world, or is it the United States, or is it Florida? What is the exact? Damn,
More people get bit there than anywhere.
They be out there. So how old were you? How far out were you? And how bad was it?
I was 28. I had been surfing for about an hour and a half. I was paddling back out. My mistake was I was at the inlet, and I saw a fish running. Should have got out. Went to catch a wave. I put my right hand in the water to paddle, and he got me on the wrist and halfway up the arm. I got about 42 stitches.
Damn. Now, is that
I was 28, and that was 30 years ago.
Is that Ponce?
Almost to the day.
Is that Ponce Inlet?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
that area supposedly is just crawling with sharks. Did it stop your love for surfing, or were you back out there shredding
Nope,
in no time?
I'm still in the water as we speak. You know, it's funny. It didn't even hurt that bad. I thought I got stung by a man. I mean, it hurt. Don't get me wrong. But I thought I got stung by a man-o-war till I lifted my hand back up and just saw all the blood.
Did you see it? Like, did you see the shark with your own eyes? Sorry if I missed that part.
I saw him kind of take off underwater. I'd say he was about a 8-footer.
Damn, that is crazy. You're lucky to have your arms and your legs and your life. If you want to hang tight, I'll give you something. Our first shark attack of the day. We'll go ahead and give you something. This story, man. I hate that we live in such a time where you can't really trust anything, because I've kind of alluded to this, that the fact it's become such mainstream news that the president's talking about it, other politicians are talking about it, the FBI is now involved. It makes me question whether or not it is what it seems, because the FBI announced Monday that it would lead an effort to hunt for any possible connections between the seemingly unrelated deaths or disappearances of at least 10 scientists and government workers over the past few years. The decision comes after online speculation and internet theories linking the deaths caught the attention of President Donald Trump, who said late last week that he just left a meeting where the fate of these scientists were being discussed. I hope it's random, he said, but we're going to know in the next week and a half. Pretty serious stuff. Hopefully a coincidence, or whatever you want to call it. The FBI said on Monday that it would work with the Department of Energy, the Department of War, and with our state and local law enforcement partners to find answers since 2022. If you don't know what I'm talking about, at least 10 scientists, I think the number's 11 now, with ties to sensitive government projects, including the nation's nuclear programs, NASA, or other sensitive topics, have died or disappeared. While there has been no link technically between the cases, it has led to growing speculation online that some may have been targeted because of what they know. And kind of like saying NASA sensitive topics, I don't really know that it does it justice, because there's like zero gravity technology, the kind of stuff that is like plasma propulsion. From my perspective, what we're probably talking about is reverse engineering UFOs. I think that it's probably technology that was found on some other craft that we then, as the U.S. government, are working to recreate. And these people were in it or near it, and now they're dying one by one.
That's an interesting take on it. It's so weird that you're like, no correlation. After 3 of them, you'd think people go, okay, what's going on here?
I watched a deep dive by this podcast guy last night who went one by one, and he said, he threw 3 of them out. He said 3 of them, he goes, when you have this many and it's spread over a certain amount of time, there's going to be some coincidences. There's going to be some that just die that, of course, you want to correlate to the whole deal. So I think by the time he was said and done, he had 7 that he thought were connected in some form or fashion. Some of them actually worked together at different times.
What?
And it's just very interesting. In the conspiracy mind in me goes, here's where it gets crazy. A reason why the government is acting like they care now, because the internet connected some dots and they're seeing something. So it was option number 1. It was the government who killed these people. Okay. They knew that they knew too much. They've already had some whistleblowers come out and say some crazy things. So these people helped create it, or at least had access to it. So the government just said, you guys know too much and we can't have you ever sharing what you've seen and what you know. So we have to kill you.
Okay.
Secondly, least likely, it's somehow the aliens themselves that have killed these people.
Like, let's get these bitches out of here. Like they know too much. The aliens are saying that.
Yeah, pretty much like, and again, this is insane, and I don't even mean it. But if they were reverse engineering alien crafts, if those same aliens are smart enough to create those crafts, they're probably smart enough to know what's going on Earth. And they go, well, these Earthlings know too much, and they have too much skill. They've got to die for trying to recreate our technology.
Okay, I like this theory.
And the third one, and I don't even know why, it's fake. It's part of a bigger, again, and this is all insane. I keep feeling the need to say that because I respect it's insane. It's all part of some sort of government launch of aliens. Like we've talked about the Project Bluebeam, which is maybe an artificial alien invasion. What better way to get it ramped up to go, oh, we found out that all these people that were working on UAPs and reverse engineering, they're all dying. It just starts the conversation. The videos are going to be released. The scientists are dead, and it ultimately launches into they're here, and we should be scared of them. So let's all be one happy global family.
My thing would be with the first one, with the government doing it. Wouldn't you think if they're taking them out, then people close to them need to be taken out? Because chances are they
know something.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. I think you're onto something, and it could lead to bigger questions. Maybe they zapped them with a Men in Black memory eraser thing or something like that.
You're now into home gardening and nothing to do with space. I like that.
Here's one clip. I was trying to compile some audio this morning from the recent developments. This was from Fox talking about one specific person who I believe has disappeared.
Now, one of the missing is 68-year-old retired General William Neal McCaslin with ties to the UFO community. This one's raising a lot of eyebrows. It happened very recently. He used to work on a classified space program at a research lab at an Air Force base in Ohio. He disappeared not too long ago, in February of this year. In a 911 call, his wife said that she had some indication that perhaps he did not want to be found. So that has set off a lot of speculation across the UFO community. What happened to him? A lot of interesting details about him. He left his phone behind. He went for a hike. and then just disappear.
I don't know if it was you or who said it. I think last week we were talking about it. Imagine if when you go and you learn all this insane stuff, they put some sort of chip in you, and then at any moment they can just make you disappear.
Oh, I think that was Drew.
Yeah,
I think Drew brought that
it's
point
just
up.
like they activate it, and this guy's like, I don't want to be around anymore, and then he walks out the door, and then
it's like weapons. You just activate like
something like. And as I'm watching this video, to further one of my potential, reasons for all of this, I think it just kind of like desensitizes people to the conversation. You know what I mean? Like we have these politicians that are out there saying, release the videos, which was supposed to happen already. Release the videos of the UAPs, and they're kind of saying if I knew, or if the population knew what we knew, you would be awake at night. And now you have this. I think there's just something to seeing it in the news and it being discussed like it's normal that makes people kind of let their guard down a little bit and understand that there is something going on.
We're more open to it now, learning this stuff, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was another clip I wanted to play, and I believe, hold on, who the hell is this guy that's talking? He is the Oversight Chair Committee. So now Congress is getting involved in researching why these people are gone.
Well, it does appear that there's a high possibility that something sinister is taking place here. This has been going on, obviously, for the last 3 years. So what I found in 3.5 years as chairman of the House Oversight Committee is sometimes government agencies don't do a good job of sharing information on situations like this. So we've asked all those agencies, the Department of Energy, NASA, the Department of War, to all share information with us so that we can see if we can put it together and find any missing links to try to solve what's going on here, because it's very unlikely that this is a coincidence. So Congress is very concerned about this. Our committee is making this one of our priorities now, because
it is also crazy that, is it just the internet? So you're telling me that for 10 plus years, these people have just being picked off one by one. And then because the internet started talking about it, it's now in front of Congress, and you've got a guy in Congress going, yeah, it does feel like something's wrong here, and that these people are being targeted. And it took some jabronis on the internet to bring it to everybody's attention.
Yeah, well, I mean, the internet's powerful, man. When you get that ball rolling, it's just going to pick up more steam and turn into a bigger snowball. So they're like, well, we might as well investigate this before it's, 20 people missing?
The juice is loose. JoJo joins us right now. I feel like we don't do very much alien UFO talk when you're in here. Are you clued into these scientists that are going missing?
Yeah.
You're not. What do you think? It's a lot to do about nothing?
Well, no, I think it's everything to do with everything, but I think it's been going on for decades.
Yeah, it would be wild to know how many more there are. Like, you're putting all these together, but if you really start going back 70s, 80s, and all that, if there are even more people that have gone missing.
I think these political peoples have been just
making people disappear for years.
I mean, just on both sides, every side, all the sides.
Yeah, I like to think about it. I'm just telling you, I think we're ready for aliens. I think that as much information and stuff that we have in this world, I think we're all bored. And I think that we need aliens to come out of the sky or to come down, start intertwining in our lives to just give us a little boost of life here on Earth.
I think we need to be bored. I think we need to go back 60, 70 years when we knew nothing and we just all lived in our bubbles and we were happy and we lived life. And
bored, maybe not the word.
Yeah.
Uninspired as a society, not invigorated. Like I don't know, just something about them understanding that there's more than Earth. I think maybe just ushers in a new, as long as they don't kill us all.
Yeah.
It ushers in like a new era of civilization. Then maybe it'll be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think it will be.
As long as they don't want to kill us.
Yeah, I don't think.
But I just envision like Men in Black and like just people eating heads and not the good kind.
The scientists that I've heard when they talk about this stuff, they say if they're coming here, it's not to pat us on the back. It's to take our resources, or
maybe
their resources ran out and they need a new place that fits their place. I don't think they're ever going to come here and be like, hey, you want to know how to travel through space like we do?
What if they wanted to bring peace, though? I agree that they don't want to come here to pat us on the back, but what if they're like, dude, you guys are about to kill each other. You've ruined you've almost ruined your Earth that we made for you, or that whatever the hell it is. You guys are ready to drop nukes on each other. We're here to we're here to be cool, dog.
I think if they come here, they're going to pick us up the same way people at Lowry Park Zoo pick up animals and put them in cages.
Why do we need to know what else is out there? Why can't we just be
You don't want to?
Why can't we just be happy with what's here?
I want to know what's out there.
X-Files. That's not in the human psyche. I think people always want to know. People always want to know more.
On this
That's the
vast
problem.
universe.
That's the problem with people.
This infinite universe, and you want to know what's just going on in this one little
Yeah,
thing.
because there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about anything outside of where we are.
For now.
Yeah.
For now. I don't know. Do you want to know? I saw, I don't know, it might have been, I'm not on Reddit very often, but I feel like it was a link to a Reddit. Do either of you remember when all of those people were talking about whatever the hell happened down at the mall in Miami? Have you guys been clued into that?
We talked about it with you.
Yeah. Like there was something at this giant outdoor mall in Miami. Let me see when it was exactly. That there are people who believe viral rumors of 8 to 10 foot aliens or shadow creatures at Miami's Bayside Marketplace on January 1st, 2024. So there were pretty much hundreds and hundreds of police that showed up to this mall, and it never really got a good explanation. They said that there were teenagers who had fireworks, but there are the darkest corners of the internet where there are people that say they were there and there were these unknown creatures and that they were taking people who saw things with them, and I don't know either.
I'm not saying that I don't believe that there isn't more out there. I'm just saying we're not going to be able to experience that. We're not built for that, right? Like in that atmosphere on those planets, on the whatever
I don't need to experience their planets.
Yeah.
I just need them to pop out of the clouds and be like, "What's
We
up?"
exist,
Maybe
yeah.
they're just like, "Hey, we're here now." They're like, "We're not going to do anything." But
if aliens do exist, they are going to do more harm than good.
But what if they show up and they say, "You guys can't be trusted anymore. We're just going to chill out here," and then they're just when you walk outside. They're just
regulating?
There's just giant crafts chilling, like keeping things in line.
Here's my theory. They come back here and go, we dropped you guys off here centuries ago. What have you done? Like, you guys are messing up this planet and everything. I think we're the aliens. We came from somewhere else and they dropped us here.
I'm here for it.
Thank you.
All right. Who wants $1,000? This hour's keyword is instant. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter instant before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours. INSTANT. The word is instant. If you get a phone call from a number you don't recognize in the next 30 minutes, you better pick it up because it could be our prize patrol. I heard our good buddy Phil Stick, Dave, won at 5 o'clock last night with Drew Garabo. So
nice.
You can win. And if you do win, make sure you give us a shout out for Honky Tonkin Tuesday and shout out the Brown Thrasher as well, would you? Let's take one call on this. Phone lines are, I have to say, thank you everybody for calling. I feel like we've had about 2 straight days of full phones. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Sean.
Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy?
How you guys doing? Have you ever seen Fire in the Sky?
Fire in the Sky is an insane movie, one of the most terrifying movies. And what's even crazier is when you watch interviews with the real guy that it happened to. His name is Travis something, and I believe that guy 100%.
Okay, and also Joe Rogan says the reason why we haven't seen any extraterrestrial life is because they're looking for intelligent life, and when they fly over the Earth, they don't see any intelligent Earth or intelligent life.
Oh, they're looking for intelligent life, and we don't meet that criteria.
Exactly.
Well, that's just hurtful. But thank you for the call, sir. Do not go anywhere when we come back. The judge is in. Judge Juicy will get down to business. Diz sent along a great story that I guess is a technique. I won't give my opinion on it quite yet. A dating technique on how to maybe humble somebody or test them immediately. We'll touch on that. I may or may not have another little story for Judge Juicy as well if we're willing to do that. All that and a bunch more coming up next with JoJo on Senning Show. Keep it locked right here to 1025 The Bone. Shout out to my man, Michael Jackson. His name is Michael Jackson, and he's got moves, but not like that Michael Jackson. He's got moves in the window world. He is with Reese Windows. He came out to my home a few months ago, gave me the full rundown on the products. These windows from Reese are made in America. They've got a double lifetime warranty, which means when you sell your home, the warranty transfers. That's going to increase the value of your home. In Reese, you can love them for a bunch of reasons. Family owned, been doing it for over 50 years. Made in America. They get most windows installed in under 8 weeks. Our buddy, a cat named Mo, has his house decked out. He absolutely loves them, and they want to give you a chance to win $25,000 in new windows. All you got to do, text WOW to 20129. It's WOW to 20129.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 20. It's the 20th anniversary. And that means we're making this cruise 20 times better than anything you've ever done before in your life. Results subject to personal interpretation. Calta Cruise 20 departs from Tampa on April 1st, 2027 for a 4-night cruise on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, heading to Cozumel. On Calta Cruise 20, we'll have a comedy show from Mike's number one best friend, comedian Robert Kelly, a live concert from the Mike Calta Show band, Pitbull Toddler, and more surprises to be announced. Cabin start at only $770. You can put your deposit down now with Diane from Accent on Travel by emailing caltacruise@gmail.com. Do it now, and you'll get an early booking bonus. Book by May 15th, and you'll get a $50 onboard credit. For more information, go to theboneonline.com. Calta Cruise 20, presented by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, and 102.5 The Bone.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have new Sportage and Sorrentos with 0% APR. Plus 0 payments for 90 days. Or a new Telluride. Just $449 per month. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
My name is Attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom Show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
This is Mav, spokeseagle for Veteran Air, the home services company that's proud to serve you. Remember, when it comes to protecting your nest, you can soar with the eagles or run with the turkeys. At Veteran Air, our plumbing, electric, and HVAC techs are highly trained experts on a mission to deliver quality, timely, and reliable service. So don't settle for any gobble-gobble. Enlist Veteran Air for your next home services need.
Veteran Air. When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
Every day, 44 people in the U.S. die from a drug overdose. The majority of overdose deaths involve opioid use. Overdose deaths accelerated during the COVID-19 pandemic. Under Florida's Good Samaritan Act, you cannot be prosecuted for calling 911 to get help for someone who has overdosed. This is especially critical in emergencies where every second counts. There is help. Recovery is possible. Visit CFBHN for more information.
Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
When the heat is on the ice, or in your home, you can trust Cox Heating and Air Conditioning to keep things cool. For over 60 years, Tampa Bay has turned to the trusted Carrier experts at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for repairs, installation, and unbeatable service. Are you ready for the summer heat? Cox Air has you covered with your own personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home and keep you cool as the rink. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
Don't miss out on IDC's biggest ever spring store-wide sale. 3 explosive days this Friday through Sunday. Up to 30% off. Rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, thousands of engagement ring mountings on sale. It's the perfect time to get that designer engagement ring. Acclaimed bridal designers are here with their entire collections on sale. Special discounts on all natural and lab-grown diamonds. The ring of her dreams has never been more affordable. IDC's biggest event ever. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Up to 30% off or 36 months zero interest financing. International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. See store for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well,
Trying to find a needle in a haystack? Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Sponsored by Armstrong Pharmaceuticals.
At Kohl's, spring style starts with the season's best shoe sale and continues with 15% off the rest of your looks. But with great outfits from Kohl's, what happens next is unexpected. Strangers ask where you shop. The breeze feels like it's blowing just for you. Your kids post for photos willingly. Yep, great spring outfits can do that kind of thing. Find yours at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles offers end April 26th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. On a brand new venture, we're going to start rolling out a Honky Tonkin Tuesday. All country on the rejoins. And this one came right from the loins of the Juice herself. Every Tuesday at 2, we all rise, pay our respects to Judge Juicy, who is here to judge and much more. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. Love this song.
Me too.
Great.
Same.
Great song.
Same time. Let's say the artist. 1, 2, 3. Jackson
George
D.
Strait.
Nope.
Did you say?
By the way, that guy, and we will play his music at some point, sounds like a fake country. It sounds like if you were... No, he's not. He's good. I'm just saying, if you knew nothing about country and you made up a country artist name, you'd be like, Jackson Dean. Yeah. It does just feel like a plug-and-play country name. But
okay, not wrong.
Aren't they all these days?
Yes.
I did want to ask JoJo, and make sure you hit her up on social media at Joanne Petrella. I was in and out, and I did not know what was happening. What is going on with a potential Morgan Wallen concert?
Oh, yes.
You're going? Who's going? Why? What's the deal?
So, was it yesterday? Yes. Yeah, I guess yesterday morning, Mike and Amanda were discussing taking Juliana.
Oh, she wants to go? Okay.
She wants to go with a friend.
Okay.
So they had got 3 tickets because one adult and then the 2 girls.
I'm with you.
And Mike does not want to go and Amanda does not want to go. So they were going to flip a coin.
Oh.
So I was like, let me just shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Auntie JoJo.
And I said, I'll take the girls. I mean, one caveat, you have to keep my kid while I go to the show.
Which they love. Who doesn't?
Thank you. Unless you've spent more than, a few minutes with her.
Oh, no,
Could
she's
be
fine.
A lot.
No.
But I was like, let me just text them and see. And if they're comfortable, like I didn't know who the other kid was, if they wouldn't want her, going with a stranger or whatever, because it's in Gainesville.
That's okay. So that's, I guess, was what I was figuring out too, because I knew he wasn't coming to Tampa, and he is doing
That
those
was, I
2
think,
nights.
another big part. Yeah, that they didn't want to
You
drive
get a-
up for
what-
country.
Nothing. I'll tell you off air.
Is it something?
It's a joke. What she was saying, I was going to make a joke,
okay.
and then
All right.
I thought, maybe not make that joke right now.
Okay.
Look at
You would have
dude.
liked it, I
Look
think.
at you. Look at Agent of Chaos growing up, keeping his jokes to himself. Are you going to stay out there?
No, I believe Tom would be driving.
Oh, look at
So
that.
I don't even have to drive.
That's nice.
Just supervise.
That is nice. I have looked at tickets.
Get him a
I
few
do-
T-shirts, a few beers, and call it a day.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that will be something there at the what is that? The Swamp? Is that what they call it?
Sure.
Where the Gators play?
Yeah.
Never been.
He's doing 2 nights there. It will be a spectacle. And I heard you talking about who was going to open up, and I saw that it was
Thomas Rhett.
Thomas Rhett.
Yeah, who I love. And
Gavin Adcock.
yes.
Yeah, that's what got her.
Yeah.
Will that be fun? So is it happening?
I don't know. I don't know that it was confirmed. I have not heard,
Oh.
received word, but
That would be fun.
yeah. So
We saw him at, what was it, Ray J a couple years ago, and
Yes.
he's a very, very good show. And I like him a lot more than when I saw him in concert. So,
yeah, and I mean I know his song catalog.
oh, you'll have fun.
But I'll brush up before we go. We'll jam out on the way, and
My worry is with those concerts that they're too down. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, the crowd's pumped. It's kind of like sadder songs.
I would say, to give you a yin and yang, like Zach Bryan, who I love, you could feel that way kind of towards him because he's got a lot of kind of melancholy stuff. You got some up stuff for sure.
Yeah.
But feeling that way, definitely. Morgan Wallen shows, they are off the chain.
Oh, really?
Like he's got bangers. There's tons of fire and lights, and a lot of his stuff has, especially his new stuff, has a beat, and it is the Morgan Wallen experience, not quite like that.
Morgan Wallen's the one who said, "Take me home to God." Country.
God's country. Yes.
He brings like Wayne out and Drake and stuff to the shows, right?
He did also have he had an N instance.
But it was like a happy end.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate you saying that. Yeah, it was not
had a happy.
JoJo throws happy ends at me all the time.
I know.
We are
Yeah.
right.
If anybody,
Okay.
if anybody could say it, I think it'd be Joj.
She's an ally.
I am. Call my daughter it all the time.
Same.
People are going to be so mad at me.
Chase, clip this.
There's the clip, Chase. Shout out to Chase, by the way, who
Hi,
has
Chase.
been watching and has been pulling clips and stuff. I'm trying to keep a secret, but sometime in the next week, hopefully within this week, we're going to get Chase in the studio.
Oh, good.
And there's something very cool involving Chase. But I talked to him a little bit, exchanged messages with him. He's obviously in the thick of it, but he's doing good. He seems to be in good spirits, and hopefully we'll be able to do something really cool with Chase in the near future. And he's still working. He's still working.
Yeah, he is.
This person has been holding for a while. It's either aliens or animal attacks. Let's find out. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Hey guys, this is Colton.
Colton, what's up, buddy?
What's up? I do have a 420 story. I'm a little late because I couldn't get on yesterday, but if you want to hear it.
What a pothead. He's a whole day late.
Yeah, I was going to say, but explain to me a 420 story, because I don't know that we were taking 420 stories. That's very vague. Like, were you arrested?
Well,
Did you?
No, yeah, I got in trouble with my parents. So when I was like 13, I got in trouble for hotboxing my bathroom.
Oh, what an idiot.
That is.
But I love it.
There is a point where you think you can get away with so much more than you can. Like, you have no grasp on what you're doing or the aromas that are coming from you. Were they disappointed, not mad?
No, they were completely mad. It was kind of like we're ready to disown you kind of thing. But the crazy thing is, I was doing it to impress a girl. And
story of our lives, brother.
Well, let's just say it actually worked, because to this day, that girl is my wife.
Oh, nice.
Wow, the hotbox queen. Look at that.
Yeah, I also have another question for JoJo. I was listening yesterday, you and Johnny, and you said that getting married young was kind of not the smartest thing.
Yeah, I stand by that.
I've been with my wife now since we were 13. So
you're the exception. You have to know, Hotbox Man, that you
How
are
old
the.
are you now?
You're the exception.
I turned 23 Thursday.
Oh,
he's like 10 years old.
You guys will be divorced by 30, but it was a good run.
I didn't want to say that, but I wouldn't go like pounding your chest yet.
Yeah.
Call back in 10 years and tout your staying power.
Well, I mean, we've been together for almost 10 years, and we had a baby. We have a 3-month-old son. So, I mean, honestly,
they ruin everything.
Yeah,
from here.
Is she still putting out?
I have a little bit of confidence in me, guys.
I mean, I'm saying you came in from a place of like, look, you're wrong. Look at me.
I
I'm
thought you were
right.
going to say I'm 55 years old. We've been married for 40 years.
We had to just bring you down to earth a little bit. I love, and I'm very happy for you, but you have to wait 10 years before you start pounding your chest about it.
Well, it's almost 10 years. We've been together for 9.
10 more years. Once you've been together for 20, then you can pound your chest a little.
Fair enough. I'll call back in 10 years.
All right, we'll talk to you then. Hotbox Kid, thank you so much.
They're not lasting.
It's so young. Like, I think that it's so crazy to me when I hear about and think of people that get married at like 21, 22, 23, because I just think of how many times over I've almost completely changed as a person. And like the decisions and the way I thought and the life I lived has probably legitimately changed 4 or 5 times since then. And I think you're so still finding your individuality
100%.
and your own being that it's hard
just such
to
a different time now. Like the accessibility to meeting people and getting out and traveling, like you didn't have that back in the day. So when you were 14, 15 years old and you met a guy that was pretty decent and came from a good family, like you locked him down. That's just what you did. You don't have to now.
I got with my ex-fiance in 2004, and then we got engaged, and then it fell apart because, like you said, it's like you turn into someone different.
100%.
You're going down this path, they're going this path. It's very unlikely that you guys are traveling the same way at that point.
Yeah, and eventually, like those guys, hopefully, truly, that it can work. But at some point when you met somebody so young, there is, I think, a little bit in a human's DNA to go, well, what else is out there? You know, the sowing of the wild oats, where you realize like this is it. Like I should maybe like stick my something.
Wiener.
You feel like you could really love that person, you probably do, but at some point you kind of like when I broke up with her years removed, I look back and I go, if I would never get with her now, if I didn't know her,
absolutely,
but she wouldn't be my type or this.
But you don't know that because she's not going to be the same person that she was.
Maybe she could turn into your type.
That's
the old
true.
her could now be the new. Could work with the new
See
you.
how it goes when you go up there, okay?
Trying to
go have some coffee.
Okay. No.
Oh, I'm not saying ruin it.
I got some peaks.
I was going to say he's only got 2 mountains to climb, and you're not going to find any of them in Canada. I'm putting my foot down on this one.
Thank you,
Joj. Since that guy brought it up, did you have a naughty girl phase where you were experimenting with weed or drugs or anything? Like when you were real young?
No.
You never got busted by your parents for doing... What was the worst trouble you were ever in your teenage years? The moment where you think, oh, damn, they were really mad at me.
There was only one that I was like in serious trouble and the police were called and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Two. I lied.
Oh.
One was I used one of those like talk boy voice
yes.
things
That's awesome.
on my sister. When she was home... My parents were at my dad's restaurant and my older brother was working. So she was home with my younger brother and I was at my friend's house. And, I called to tell her that I was on the way, but I saw the talk boy thing like sitting there. So then I used that. And at first she thought it was like friends of hers. So I kept calling back like after she'd hang up and like giving more information.
About what?
Like her and the house and I know where you are. Like I know.
Oh, with like a crazy voice changer on it.
Yeah, the crazy like talk boy from Home Alone voice.
Love it.
Yeah, except when I didn't call her back to tell her that it was me. I was like, I'll just tell her when I get home. And when I got home, there was like 7 police cars in my driveway.
Oh my God.
She called my mom at the restaurant.
And they called the cops.
And they called the cops. They thought somebody was lurking in the woods around our house. Yeah.
Dude, that is good. That's a great story.
I just started crying and I walked in.
How old are you at this point?
I mean, I was in high school. I was probably a sophomore.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
It just seemed funny. And she was like laughing. So I thought she figured it was somebody that she knew.
Yeah.
So So I'm like, I'll just tell her when I get home.
Kevin McAllister got nothing on you.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
not. It was not.
All right, what's the second one then?
I was charged with
making your sister think that she was going to be murdered is the first. What's the second?
Attempted vehicular homicide charge.
Yo, who is this girl we work
Are
with?
you being serious?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Against who?
Yeah.
One of the girls that I cheered with.
What?
In high school.
And you tried to run her over with your car?
I mean, I did not try to. She jumped on the hood of my car and then fell off.
Oh, yeah. That's what I would tell the officer.
Where was she?
Yeah. She attacked my car, officer.
Where was she? Where was she? And how did your car hood get underneath her?
She was on the hood of my car.
To do what?
To go for a ride.
This story is not true.
Yes.
So you're
we were
telling me
leaving
friendly-
cheerleading practice. Yes, we were leaving practice. It was raining. She was walking, and I asked her if she wanted a ride, and she was like a crazy person. Like, she was just fun and friendly.
Okay.
Putting it nicely. And so I said, get in the car. Do you want to ride in the car? And I did have another girl that I drove that lived by me. I took her home. So Melanie and I were in the car, and Nikki was walking, and instead of getting in my car, she just jumped like with her butt back up onto the hood of my car and was like, okay, let's ride off. Take me to my car. Well, then it was raining, so she started slipping and fell off the hood of my car.
Did you run her over?
I did not run her over.
So what happened?
She tried to get money and say that I ran her over, so I had to do community service and like a bunch of stuff.
my gosh.
So you got charged?
There was never anything like permanent on my record, but that was kind of like,
dude, an attempted homicide charge.
Everyone thought I was the badass.
Seriously,
this
dude.
Girl.
Wow.
Don't mess with me.
She's like, no, never been in trouble.
Never.
Only, the false kidnapping and the attempted homicide. Other than those, nothing much. Wow. That's really
that's it. That's all
really
I got,
something.
I think.
JoJo
That's good
from the
stuff.
block.
Seriously. You can watch along, by the way. A lot of people like to watch when the juice is in. 102.5 The Bone on YouTube. Just click on that little red circle and you can join all the other crazy folks who watch along. Ghost 11462. That a new one? Ghost 11462?
Don't know.
Maybe?
Ghostface killer.
She's on one today.
About these streets. All right, so this Diz sent this to me last week, and we didn't get a chance to get to it. And there seems to be so many little tests. The dating game has never been more of a game where people do things to test somebody. I think we've talked about before. The man will maybe throw out them paying the bill to test and see if they're expecting a free meal. This one is a little different, and I can't really see the test behind it. A woman says she ended a first date almost immediately, a date she'd actually been looking forward to after sizing up a situation that didn't add up. In a viral post on social media, the woman explains that her date described the evening as a surprise and told her to dress comfortable. So she did. Sweatpants, sweatshirt, sneakers, hair pulled back, no jewelry, the kind of outfit that matches exactly what she had been told to do. But when they met up, she says, he led her straight toward a fine dining restaurant, dressed for the occasion himself in a crisp button-down, looking polished and put together in what looked like a fresh shave and haircut. She turned around and bailed immediately. Why? Because her read of the situation right off the bat was that this wasn't a misunderstanding. It was an attempt to level the playing field by embarrassing her on purpose.
I would disagree.
Oh.
Please
Blame
tell.
the woman,
do
yes.
tell.
I am blaming the woman.
Yo, surprise.
I think
Why don't
it
you
was
try running her over?
I think it was a test to see how high maintenance she is. Are you going to be cool enough to just come into this restaurant and not have to be all done up? I would have still gone in to eat. It wouldn't have mattered to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have been in sweatpants even though somebody told me to be comfortable.
It's kinda weird. Yeah.
I still would have tried to look presentable if I'm going on a date with somebody. But I would take it as he was trying to set her up to see if she would be cool enough and not care that she wasn't dressed to the nines to go into this restaurant.
So you'd be okay with this? Someone doing this on you, pulling this on you?
I mean, I think it's stupid and childish.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think it's unnecessary, but I mean...
Yeah, my first point kind of that, do you want your first interaction with this person to be them? There's definitely a power dynamic.
Yeah.
They're taking the power away from you, whether it's a joke, whether it's in good fun, whether it's a test. It's is that Is that the way to start it? Like, it is a test.
Yeah.
You're deciding, will they be mad? Will they not care? Whatever this guy was looking for. You're not starting it with a legitimate, genuine interaction. You're starting it with something that you created to see how they
She should have went in. She should have had a nice meal at the fancy restaurant, and then she should have excused herself to go to the bathroom and then right out the front door.
Yeah, that would have probably been the good one, was to eat, and maybe even, I don't know if she had any kids at home, but take the to-go meal for her family, or whoever it may be. Senning Show, you're live on the air with Judge. Hey, Judge Juicy, who's this?
Hey, this is Ryan. How you doing, John?
Ryan, what's up, playa?
Everything's great. We talking about sweats at a fine dining restaurant and just acting like we're just going to go right in? No big deal.
I think maybe Joj was insinuating she would do that. The woman in the actual story, based on the humiliation test and the whole thing, maybe said, I'm not doing that. But where are you headed with it?
There's no way Joj or anyone would do that. If the date is all dressed to impress to the nines, no way. Shame on the guy for putting the girl in a situation like that. If he was in sweats and they were both dressed appropriately together.
Now that would be kind of funny, and that's almost a test in a new fun way.
That would be cool, yeah.
You show up, and then he's in his PJs too, and he goes, "Hey, we're going to Burns, we're going to
Burns, right?"
And then you get to be funny and embarrassed together. Instead, in that situation, you're like, "I'm going to kind of make this bitch look stupid and see how she feels about it." Yeah, that's a good call, buddy.
Thanks, I love you. Goodbye.
Love you more. Goodbye.
I mean, for the record, I would absolutely go in because I'm not. First of all, I'm not going to let you win.
Yeah, there's a little bit of there. I think I do believe you from that perspective.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Even if I'm so embarrassed or so mad, I will never let you have that satisfaction. I'll be like, come on, let's go. I don't know if I would be allowed in, depending on how fancy.
That's the other thing too. Depending on the restaurant,
yeah, they might not let you in.
You should go in and then cause a scene. Be like, y'all got any Colt 45? Yeah. Like, just be like so like ghetto and annoying.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Picking your teeth at the table.
Same old.
I'm sorry.
What? It's just a joke. Tomorrow's the big raise day, huh?
It is.
Why doesn't anybody ever do anything to make it so that we can come? Like, nobody ever says anything. Like, wouldn't you like to go, Diz? Like, wouldn't it be fun to
help
just
us come.
Feel like we're in? This is a new.
I
this
feel
is
like
a,
we've
this is a
done
new
things when you're
segment with
available
JoJo
to come and you still don't.
Called Help Us Come.
Help us come.
Okay.
But for real though, like, does it ever come up in a meeting? Are they ever like, hey, we should send an email?
We don't schedule the games.
Well, I know that, but and I'm not saying move the whole thing, but has ever come up in a meeting where they're like, hey, there's kind of only like 3 people that can't be there based on a schedule. We should still shoot them an email and say, we'd love to have you.
I don't understand.
I'm just saying it would feel nice.
I feel like
included.
you're in the minority, so why?
Oh,
I definitely am.
No, we're in the ultimate minority.
Yes, but I don't know what you're asking. You're wanting them to change the.
No.
Do you want them to go out of their way to make you feel like you're wanted there?
Well, I would jump onto that and say, is there no weekend games?
Because you think people are going to use their weekend to come over and go.
And this is not a.
It's supposed
this
to be.
is not a Joj thing. This is not a Joj thing. I just think that given any general circumstance, I don't know that I'm immediately going to go, let's take the day off. Let's put on a best of. Let's do anything like that for something like this. But if we got contacted by a John or a Jason that said, hey, we'd love to have you there. Let's do this, or this so you can be there. Yeah. Even if we didn't make the decision to do so.
We're going to do this game. It's 1 to 4. No, that's during your show, John, but we want you to throw out the first pitch.
Thank you. Because a lot of people have been asking when I'm going to throw it out.
It's true.
Haven't they?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll relay the message.
To yourself?
Done.
By the way, this is a Honky Tonkin Tuesday Dizzy pick. Don't Come Looking, Jackson Dean. Dude, your country musical taste is so surprisingly like the stuff that I like.
Yeah?
I'm surprised we haven't bonded more.
You guys are.
We got to go to a country concert together.
We really do.
Sword Brothers.
Just looking for a brand new way to get lost.
All right, don't go anywhere. We've got more with the Judge Juicy, coming up when we get back. A great list about, what the hell was it about? It was about the biggest, similar theme, biggest first date turnoffs. We'll do that and may or may not have a special story for our boys over in DeSoto from the big gulp queen herself. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Wild Fork Foods. I swear by this place. I love grilling. I love chilling. I love firing up the smoker. And all of the meat that I'm cooking is coming from Wild Fork. I love doing, ribs on the weekend. I love getting wings. If I'm trying to be a little adventurous, maybe a big pork butt. I've tried a brisket a handful of times. And I tell you a bunch about the savings, but let me give you some specifics. Right now, New York cut pork chops, family size, $3 a pound. Brazilian beef New York strip, $8.99 a pound. Brazilian ribeyes, only $9.98 a pound. And you can get, their sausage selection is off the chain. They've got a chicken feta spinach sausage for just $6 a pack. You can get it delivered right to your front door or go shopping West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
If you want to get down tonight, come on.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
A fully loaded semi-truck can weigh 80,000 pounds and cause unspeakable damage to a car and its passengers. When it comes to truck accidents, there's no such thing as a fender bender. Serious accidents like this need serious experience. If you've been in a truck accident, call Farah & Farah at 1-800-500-5555. Put our big truck experience to work for you. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Spring is here, and it's time to level up at Crown Honda. The Honda Spring event is on, and the savings are in full bloom. Ready for an upgrade? Put a spring in your step with a new Honda Civic LX, just $169 per month. Or a new Honda Accord LX, just $217 per month. Don't wait. Drive home your Honda today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
At the Home Depot, we have all your appliance answers. And with Spring Black Friday savings, you can get up to 40% off, plus free delivery on select brands like GE Profile. Simplify your day and get the GE Profile all-in-one washer dryer with a quick 90 minutes wash and dry time. Now available in multiple color options. And a fridge with hands-free autofill that fills your cup perfectly while you prep for your day. Shop Spring Black Friday savings and get free delivery on appliance purchases of $998 or more right now at the Home Depot. Offer valid April 9th through April 29th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Oh, no. I dropped my lip balm in the water. I can't think of anything worse than the looming threat of potentially having chapped lips. It was ginger vanilla, too. My favorite flavor.
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in D.C.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
When the dollar's convertibility into gold ended in 1971, gold was fixed at $35 an ounce. Fast forward to today, and the U.S. dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold has increased in value by over 12,000%. Central banks are buying gold at record levels. Major firms are holding significant positions in gold. And I choose to buy gold from Birch Gold Group. It's Dan Bongino, and it all starts with education. Birch Gold just announced their Learn and Earn Precious Metals event. This free online event rewards you for learning the basics of investing in precious metals. Sign up to get free silver on your next purchase if you qualify. And you can get even larger incentives as you go. The more you learn, the more you can earn. But act now. This special event only runs through April 30th. So text my name, Dan, to the number 989898 to join Birch Gold's Learn and Earn Precious Metals event by April 30th. Text Dan to 989898 today. Message and data rates may apply.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
On the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We lay
hold on, I forgot.
Asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, hearing little cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute.
My favorite part is when you close your eyes and really
dude,
get into
I really
it.
try to focus. Thank you. That's the artiste in me. Just wanted to really hit the moment. Welcome back to Senning Show. Lots cooking. You're in the midst of the first ever Honky Tonkin Tuesday. You're in the midst of Judge Juicy with the one and only JoJo. Hit her up on social media at Joanne Petrella. He is Dizzy at Dizzy for Mayor. And I'm John
Hotter
Senning.
than a hoochie coochie.
A hoochie's coochie. We can't play it because it's filthy, but I have to say, not the coochie. During the break, I found out that MGK dropped a surprise song with Fred Durst, and we listened to it for about 30 seconds. And I was just saying, I think that the world is ready for the resurgence of rock, rap, new metal, whatever the hell you call it. I don't think anybody in the room absolutely hated it.
When was the last time it was like big? 2003? 4?
Maybe a couple things have trickled out since then, but as far as there being full albums and successful music that really leaned into it, like this song is hard. It hits hard, and it's got Freddie D and MGK on it. So I'd like to play it, but it's just foul.
Bring back the Linkin Parks and Jay-Z's collabs.
Dude, that's what we need. That's what we really do.
Was a lot about living and
So let's do this. Let's do this part first because I'm too excited to wait for it. So if you missed this little element of the program, it was brought to our attention weeks and weeks ago because I got an email from a gentleman who told us that all the boys in the DeSoto Correctional Facility listen to the show, but more specifically, all gather around the radio. I don't know if they touch themselves, but it feels like they do when they hear the Juice on the program. Judge Juicy, undeniably their favorite segment. So I thought, just as a little treat for the boys, they're going through a lot. They locked up to have Joj read some erotic stories of sorts, and I've put some little personal touches on some of the stories. And I thought, if it's okay with you, for the boys, these men are locked up. And we do this in a very interesting way, in that Joj has never seen the stories. Joj knows nothing about the stories at all.
Yeah.
And today is a little different because I had this idea the first week, and then I talked myself out of it. This story that you have, it's not appropriate to do most of it on the air.
Oh.
So my request for you is, in real time, as you read it, can you make it as close to radio friendly as humanly possible?
I mean, I'll do my best.
I mean, and I have the dump button.
Yeah.
Okay. I promise I won't say any F words like
all
I did last week.
of a sudden, by the way, the name of the bit just came to my mind.
Oh.
Hump or dump with JoJo.
Let's go.
And it's you either get the horny story out or I've got to dump it.
Okay.
So I've sent it to your email. Have you brought it up?
Oh, I have it up.
Now I forgot my music. I forgot my
sexy music.
Yeah. I got to find some legit sexy music so I don't have to search for it every time.
I'm surprised you're able to search for it on those computers.
I will just tell you this. There is this one does have a personal touch.
For you or for me?
We'll find out in real time.
Sounds like those aliens.
Yeah. I was just going to say. Yes, JoJo.
Hold on.
It's so hard.
Well, I guess I don't know what I'm ultimately looking for.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. This isn't it. This isn't it. Let's try this one.
Oh, this is better. Oh, yeah, I like this one.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Stranger Things vibes. I like it.
I was thinking more like 50 Shades vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you waiting for the beat drop? What the hell?
You're going to love this, by the way, Diz.
JoJo grabbed the sleek Bluetooth speaker from the lounge chair where it's...
All right, let's start over. Everybody, okay, now that we know where it's headed, everybody just be prepared. Now that everyone knows.
It's insane how well you write.
Yeah. Well, I'm a writer. I'm a writer at heart. I'm a visionary.
You should put all these into a book.
Yeah.
JoJo grabbed the sleek Bluetooth speaker from the lounge chair where its owner had stepped away for a drink. On the lively Lido deck, she connected her phone and cranked up the music, dancing by the pool as the sun warmed her skin. Minutes later, a firm hand closed around her waist. "That's mine," the tall man said, green eyes narrowing. "JoJo, I saw you take it right after I set it down." Her heart raced under the bright Caribbean sun. "I got carried away. Ship security or payback," he murmured, voice low and commanding. "Choose." In his ocean view cabin, 10 minutes later, she dropped to her knees. The distant sound of Lido deck music drifting through the balcony door. "That's my big gulp."
Wait, I'm sorry. Could you say that? You
didn't catch that.
Yeah.
"That's my big gulp special," she whispered. I
think you're good up for that.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my, I can't say any of this.
Well, you can say this and then it really gets tricky.
Yeah.
You can say that and then it gets tricky.
I can say his thick length sprang free.
Sprang free. Sorry. It does really.
I can't say the next line. JoJo enjoyed thoroughly drinking every bit. her throat rippling tightly.
All right. Maybe this is a terrible idea. I think maybe this is a bad
You're
idea.
very good at writing.
Yeah.
I'm blushing.
How is there a ton more? Is there like a
Yes.
grand, grand finale?
Yes.
I think it gets pretty bad for a bit, and then
Of course he groaned and gripped her hair.
Oh.
Cannot say the next line.
Just make it up.
You like sloppy joes? Because that's what they're eating. Oh, I'm washing it down with a big gulp. By the way, nothing drips down my chin.
Joe, Jesus. All right. Well, sometimes you try a bit and it works. Other times it has to be the first and last. Isn't there like a big grand finale line though?
Yeah. How's it end? Where's the happy ending?
I can't say that, can I?
We're all working through this. Listen, we got a dump button. Let's hear it. And then
But that throat is mine for the rest of the cruise, starting tonight.
You can get away with that.
Shout out to the boys in DeSoto.
Hi, boys.
We care about you. By the way, we left it hanging last week. The speaker gets stolen. JoJo, the other JoJo, not the juice, throws a fit, and then I felt like there was like a punchline story to the speaker. Or was that a separate time with the speaker?
That was separate, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't after it was stolen, but you guys just created your own Freaknik right there on the deck.
Yeah, there was these girls that were dancing at the club that one of them was really cute. So I remember when they were walking by, we were trying to play music to get them to hang out. They did. And
they didn't.
Boy, did they hang out.
Oh, yes.
The first girl, like not the girl that we were like, oh my God. She just threw her shirt down.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she popped the tees out like that?
Oh,
In
yeah.
front of Randizzle. She got it on camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she performed for the camera.
Dude, Rand Dizzle sent me the picture of your boyfriend and not the picture of the tees getting popped out on the Lido deck.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Shoddy journalism.
Wow. So this was these were
This was the night before. And they were sisters.
Okay, that's what I was ultimately getting at. Some big old chocolate milkers?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And so then they were like just hanging out.
And then what did she do with them?
Well,
so she pops them out, she put them in your face?
Not mine. No. Just like in the camera's face. And then they started like twerking and stuff. And Randy, Doug, JoJo, not Juice, they were like, oh, because they have drink package. We're like, we're going to go in and the drink. The casino's the only thing open. So we're like, all right, go ahead. So as they leave, it's just me and JoJo up there. And I go, JoJo. Because kind of like you do at the bar, I go, watch this. I'm going to make this place pop. And she's like, all right. And I start playing some ratchet stripper type music.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they start going crazy, dancing on people.
Each other, like.
Wow.
Yes.
How many people are in this crew?
Well, at the time, only about 6.
Yeah.
7. Our ages, maybe, well, probably a little younger. And as we're hanging out, all of a sudden, we hear yelling from down the way, and it's a bunch of, like, teenagers. And we're like, what the hell?
Did you fire up a teen dance club on the deck?
They start walking over, and these adults start handing them weed, and they're smoking.
Whoa!
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Come to find out, these are their damn kids. Most of them. And me and JoJo are stuck up here, and now it's become basically a teen club.
Well, and you're the.
Oh my
you're
God,
the
there was
D- you're the
probably
DJ.
like 10 or 15 of them.
Yeah, I turned
all
to
throwing ass.
It was
all.
insane.
And they thought they were like, we were all friends now. And I turned to JoJo, I go, this may be on me.
Yeah.
She's like, you think?
I think you're good. Thank God that you got off the boat, and I think the statute of limitations is up because you may have contributed to the delinquency of a minor at that point.
Yes. I remember seeing Dominic and his girl, and Melissa, and they end up seeing us. Yeah, it was ratchet.
Wow, wow.
Yes, they end up seeing all of us, not me and JoJo, and just going the other way. They're like, well, that looks
This
crazy.
is only some of them. They were getting ready to take a family picture, but there was more. But
Dude, imagine the one thing that I take away from that, if it was their family, imagine you're on the cruise with your mom and she's popping her top on the Lido deck.
oh,
Insane.
they were. I mean, they were. They had short dresses on. They had
They were ready.
hanging out.
Was
everything.
Daddy there or was?
Yes.
One daddy.
Yeah, one dad was there. Crazier than that, the very next day, we see these ladies with babies.
Infants.
Yes, and we're like, where the hell were they
They
last
had him
night?
at the cruise babysitter. They
Yeah.
had him at
Oh
the,
my God.
at
It
the
was
cruise,
wild.
At the Cruise Kids Center. Oh, damn. That's
It was a lot.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Next year, you'll be there.
Tees on the seas.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a fun event.
Yeah.
That'd be a private side event.
Oh yeah.
Tees on the.
We
tees
can have
on
like
the
a wet
seas.
t-shirt contest next year.
Yes. I don't think the Royal Caribbean people would appreciate that very much.
We'll just do it in your
More
room.
of a
then.
Carnival Cruise thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just do it in your room.
Yes, private. I'm gonna have to get one of those
On your
multi-level rooms with the piano and the big balcony and all of that.
Oprah suite.
That'll go over well.
I will. No, not based on what happened this year. If I go next year, I'm gonna be. I'm going to be in the steerage, yeah, legit, straight up Jack and Rose style. Diz sent along a great list before we part ways today.
Okay.
18 people share their biggest ever first date turnoffs. And the thing is, they're not like specific things. They are specific things. It's not like a vague thing that could happen. These are very specific things that happen to very specific people, and we'll work through them.
Okay.
Firefighter wannabe. He met my parents, and while we're on our way to dinner, 2 fire trucks passed us. He apparently was a wannabe fireman, so we followed the truck. We never made it to dinner. After the fire was extinguished, I asked him to take me back home.
He completely missed dinner?
He met my parents, and while on our way to dinner, so does that mean the parents were in the car?
I mean, that is insane.
I mean, I kind of find it endearing.
No.
I love a man that has some passions and interests, and if he's willing to cancel the dinner to go watch fire be fought,
That's so weird.
John saw a tornado. He's going to go
That
chase
is true.
that
Or
tornado.
Bigfoot, or
well, Bigfoot, I would make an exception for.
yeah. There's
You
probably
want to go watch a
handful-
fire burn?
I mean, not a fire per se, but there's a handful of things that I'd turn the car around for.
Yeah. I mean, you said like fire burnings aren't cool.
Yeah.
No, not when somebody's house is being destroyed. I'm not going to follow a fire truck there to like.
Yeah, look at the heroes. Look at the heroes that are there to fight it.
You're not one of them.
That is true, actually. First time out. This guy talked the entire time while he ate. I could see little spittles of food flying out of his mouth. It even hit me in the face once. He was taken aback by me flinching. He didn't even know that his food was spraying me in the face.
Yeah.
Dude, that is one of the worst. Not even food, but if you're just talking to somebody at close distance and you feel that little bit of spittle hit your face or hit your neck or your arm, I don't even know the words to use on how that makes you feel inside, because you can't. Most of the time, you're not going to say anything.
100% you should, though.
You just feel like you're dying inside. When
I'd say something like, "God damn, spray me,
Yeah, how about
bro."
you chew with your mouth closed?
Is this the splash zone?
What are you, 7?
Dude, that's like when I brought this up before because I wear flip flops all the time. When I go to the urinal, usually I get some piddle on my like you feel that little sprinkle.
I forget.
And you just have to, as a flip flop man, you just have to suffer in silence. You just have to forget that. You just have to pretend like it didn't happen.
You're not like, come on, man, my toes.
Well, it's really not. I mean, I think for people that wear shoes, it's probably happening like all the like. I'm not putting a foot out in their space. I just think that when a guy, especially with a nice strong stream, gets flowing into the urinal, there's going to be especially depending on the area of the urinal his spray is going, there's going to be just a little. And I'm not talking about a rain, dripping rain. It's just like just a little.
Yeah, it's like
just a little. It's like this. It's like.
Yes. It's like when you go do that, like the SpongeBob thing in Universal, and they're like, "Oh, you got hit with water."
Exactly
it's
like that.
Yeah,
it's exactly like
I
that. This one is funny, and it's so funny that we have somebody in our circle who experienced something very similar to this, and we can't bring it up. Party girl. She smelled like alcohol when I picked her up. She said she had a drink with her dad before leaving. She got progressively more drunk as I drove my car and tried to climb onto me while I was driving on the highway.
Yeah,
Dude,
baby.
This person could have literally wrote this thing. Wrote. She embarrassed me in front of my friends because she could barely stand up by the time we all met. After that, she cut her mouth open and bled everywhere while trying to open a non-twist-off beer bottle with her teeth.
That's funny.
She tried climbing over a fence at a mall to jump into a lagoon. That was all in one night. She called me stupid when I declined to go on the next date. Sometimes I feel mildly bad because I think sometimes people, they overcompensate because they're nervous. Like that is to another level, and a lot of times it's to another level. But sometimes I think people, they have the first one to loosen them up, and then they think, okay, it's going well, let me keep this vibe going, and then eventually it's just too much.
That's obnoxious.
For a
That
first
girl is
dress.
obnoxious and she has a problem.
Yeah, some of these I have not. Oh, this is
Also,
a good
I'm
one.
going to need to know who that also.
You don't know who that is?
You know who it is.
You didn't hear that exact story from somebody very recently? Like almost verbatim?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, we'll tell you. The nose picker. Mine was he just kept on picking his nose the whole night while eating in the restaurant, while out after. I don't know if it's just me, but I found it so gross, I dropped him after that date.
I would have just left dinner. Like, why do people feel like they have to stay and suffer through things?
A grown man nose picker is pretty, is pretty.
I just think that I think it's so rude. I think it's disgusting. And I just think that you're not going to change somebody. So bye. I'm not wasting my time.
This is really funny.
This is also why I don't date.
The Salisbury steak fan. What? What were you going to say?
No, nothing.
Felt like he was going to make a jab at me.
He was going to say, that's why you don't date.
Oh, me?
Yeah. I said that.
He acts innocent, like he doesn't know what's going on here.
Salisbury steak, you said?
Salisbury steak. Hold on, stand by. I picked up a girl for a date, and when she got in the car, she wanted to let me know immediately that she wasn't hungry because she had just eaten 2 banquet Salisbury steak TV dinners. Ew. Okay, guess I won't either then. Then all night, she proceeded to burp about 20 times during the movie.
My God.
Each one smelling more and more like a banquet Salisbury steak TV dinner. It was disgusting. Literally almost went to the restroom and didn't come back. I just didn't want to leave her stranded.
That's a big bitch right there.
That's dude, a Salisbury.
Two of them?
Dude, two
DV
Also,
dinners?
and
Sodium?
you own up to that? You don't just say, I ate before because I wasn't sure what we were going to do.
I had a little bite. Yeah.
I had a little bite.
2 TV dinners.
Salisbury steak, too. Salisbury steak
I
feels
guess not like that big.
Feels like a very unladylike meal to have eaten.
And then you're just burping that up all night. Gross.
And it's a dangerous game out there. I know why you're not dating, Joj. It's because of the Salisbury steak and the nose pickers, not whatever Diz was going to say.
Yeah.
Not enough BBC out there to go around. Hey, how's the oil change?
Great. I mean, I haven't in a little bit, but
haven't got your car tuned up lately?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for asking, though.
Of course.
I need to.
Has cousin JoJo come back around since you stole his Bluetooth and ruined the cruise for him?
JoJo, how's that going?
I think we've made amends.
But do you know something?
I'm finding out in real time.
Yeah.
So you have made peace. Did he own up to his wrongdoings?
No.
That's not going to happen. Good
they
luck
just
with
need to be peaceful enough to mess around again in a year. That's I feel like that's pretty much all that needs to happen. As long as there's not hatred.
No.
And he can be on the receiving end of a big gulp. That's all that really matters to everybody. Thank you, Joj. Hit her up on social media
pleasure.
at Joanne Petrella. You can hear her most mornings with Johnny B on the Mike Calta after show. Thank you for spending time with us, as always.
Anytime.
If you could get us personally invited just to make us feel better to the Rays Day.
Done.
We'll probably turn it down, but people like to be just invited.
I know. I get that. Yeah. I'm the same way. I mean, technically you were invited. Like everybody else. But
yeah. Hey, why don't you miss your show and come to this?
Well, that's up to y'all. You have the invite.
Yeah, see, but it doesn't feel right unless somebody told us that it was right. Like, we're willing to miss a day of live programming for you to team build with us.
Yeah.
And they want you to throw out the first pitch, John. Everyone's been talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into John Brennan's office immediately.
Don't go anywhere. We come back. We will hit some joints. John's joints, that is. Man, I didn't realize how crazy this story was yesterday when I saw it, and then I watched the video last night. A hit and run, not the typical kind, not like the
JoJo
vehicular
story?
homicide that Joj almost committed. This one was different. It happened on the interstate. It included a semi-truck, and they have found the guy. But I'll give you the updates on exactly what happened. And I always bring up the fact that when the creepy teacher hooks up with a student, we never get the update on how long they're going to spend in jail. This one, an interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
Lady teacher, lady student, and I'll tell you the punishment for all of it next in John's joints. I have to keep the honky tonkin going. Hold on, my honky tonkin stopped. Here's a little more honky tonkin.
Yeah.
Reese Windows, you got to protect your home so much that I already told you about Reese Windows today. So instead, I'm going to tell you about Hawkins Service Co. They came out. They saved my bootay last Friday. My mom was coming into town to stay with Brody, so I was panicking that they were going to be left in the heat. I probably would have been able to do anything if that was the case. But I called Hawkins on Thursday night when the AC went out. They came out, and things went as smooth as possible. I needed just a small part replacement. I was blowing cool in no time. They've handled electrical fixtures. I got my pool pump going with that Pentair pool pump that I operate from my phone, and any plumbing needs as well. If it's your first time using them, make sure you let them know you heard about them on The Bone. That's 10% off right there, and you can even book online. These technicians have gotten rigorous background checks, so you can trust them in your home. Check them out and book today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
The eagles fly, the otters play in the land of the Seminoles.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Just listen for the Bone Bonus keyword at 8, 10, noon, 2, and 5. Head over to the free 102.5 The Bone app and enter the keyword for your chance to win $1,000. It's the Bone Bonus. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Gas prices are up, so saving money where you can matters. That's where Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey comes in. With more inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, we buy more so you save more. Lease a new 2026 Kia K5 GT line for just $125 a month. Shop over 850 vehicles today at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Gas prices are high. Your car payment doesn't have to be at Ken Ganley Kia.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
Wagwan Rastafari 420. It's your boy, Bossman Dizzy for Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club's located down the road at 540 13th Street West, Bradenton. What you say? They open 24/7. Awa! 24/7. Freshly brewed kava and kratom. Kava is like you sip a little rum, but your head still clear and steady, badman. Check them online, thekavasocialclub.com or at the Kava Social Club on the IG, Kava Social Club. When you hear your family. Nope, that's not the line. What is it? Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Booka, book, nope. Bula Rastafari. That one sounded like a pirate in there. I don't know why I did that. Kava Social Club. Bula, baby.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, never goes out of style. Like when air conditioning companies offer $29 tune-ups. Seriously, don't fall for that old trick. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. Cox Heating and Air Conditioning has an honest and trusted solution. It's your Cox personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, Cox certified air technicians visit your home, fully inspect your AC unit so you are set and ready for the Florida heat. Get your Cox personalized maintenance plan for only $99 today and see all the deals to keep your home cool all year long. Visit now at coxair.com. License number CAC 1816108.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Mike Halty here for the Golden Diamond Source. April means one thing, Diamond Days, and they're taking over. We're talking up to 20% off diamond jewelry all month long. And listen, if you've got old, broken, or unwanted jewelry just sitting around, bring it in. With gold prices at record highs, you could trade it in and upgrade into something that you actually want. And let me be clear, at the Golden Diamond Source, they sell only natural diamonds because if it's real love, it should be a real diamond. That's something that was made in a factory a week or two ago. And first-time buyers, this is perfect for you. They'll walk you through the 4 C's, show you every shape, every style, and put you in front of one of the largest selections of diamonds in all of Tampa Bay. And here's the part you're going to love. 0% financing for up to 5 years. $5,000, that's about $83 a month. It's Diamond Days at the Golden Diamond Source all April long. Stop by and get in there and see for yourself the selection that they have. When you're looking for a diamond, make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Tell them Mike Calda sent you.
It's some love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
At Easy Cater, we believe every workday gets better with great food. The 9 a.m. staff meeting? How about breakfast burritos and lots of coffee? Big client presentation at noon? Let's do Mediterranean bowls. Accounting's gotta work late. Keep them pepped up with spicy noodles. With Easy Cater, you get a huge variety of favorite restaurants with tools to help meet dietary needs and stay on budget, all on one platform. So make every workday better with Easy Cater. Start an order at easycater.com.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Joint with your host, John Senning.
I got rice cooking in the microwave. Got a 3-day beard I don't plan to shave. And it's a goofy thing, but I just gotta say, hey, I'm a-doing all right. Yeah, I think I'm...
Welcome back to Senning Show. It's time to fire up John's Joints. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. Drew is live from Benchmark International Arena. Today, we'll check in with him before we get out of here. Big matchup tonight. Game 2 against the Montreal Canadiens.
Let's go.
Hoping for a beatdown. Hoping to change the energy. It's been such a weird last few weeks with so many ups and downs after we went on that hell of a run before the Olympics that I feel like something needs to happen to get back in touch with that version of the team. So hopefully that all starts tonight at home for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I say it every time. If you listen to this station and you know we have the Lightning, but you're not a hockey fan, just turn on some playoff hockey tonight, and I think it will be hard to not be a fan. So intense. Hopefully some good fights. And Tampa win cup, baby.
Tampa win cup.
John's Joints brought to you by MarijuanaDoctor.com. As we all come off the highest of high holidays, 420, what a great time to get your medical marijuana card. Florida has done a great job of really ramping things up when it comes to the product and the dispensaries. The flower is amazing. I'm a big fan of Jungle Boy's flower. I go to Sunburn a lot. There's also the True Leaves, the Certera, the Cura Leaves, the Rise, Air. So many great dispensaries. And once you get your card, you'll kind of figure out what you want to get from where. Hey, I go for my pre-rolls here. I go for my flower here. I like to get my tinctures and my edibles and my vape cartridges over here. But first, you got to get your card, and it's easy. MarijuanaDoctor.com. Use the code BONE30 for $30 off that initial certification. Nobody else giving deals like that. And then you go in, you meet with the doctor, and the certification comes same day. You don't wait around for days or weeks. You're good to go that same day. So go now, use the code BONE30 to marijuanadoctor.com. Sometimes near this portion of the show or in the late part of the 2 o'clock hour, we hit the Fat Boy news.
Yep.
This is the cross-section of the Fat Boy John's Joints. It feels like the pub sub is such a indoctrinated thing for people that live in Florida. It's like whether you've lived here your whole life or you've lived here for a long time, it's like that I would think truly is the Florida thing. Like I don't know necessarily the dish that is more widely talked about that is true Florida more than a pub sub.
I would say along the same lines, it would be the Cuban.
The Cuban, I think that the Cuban is in the conversation, but the Cuban still kind of, unique to certain locations, like huge in Tampa. I guess people in Miami think they made Cuban, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like Florida, whether you're in Tampa, whether you're in the backwoods of Central Florida, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, up, down, around.
Yeah.
People swear by the pub sub.
Yeah, and to be honest, if I was rating it out of 10, maybe a 7.
Yeah,
6, 7.
I know 6, 7. I've never fallen in love with the pub sub. I'll eat a pub sub and I'll be able to eat it and go, damn, that was a great sub.
Yeah.
It was really, really nice. But I love subs. I love submarine sandwiches. And it's just, there are a handful of places that would be my pick before. I always find there's a sliding situation. Like when I
when you bite it, just squeezes out.
When I go Italian or I'll go for the ultimate, I feel like too much bread. And then you get it, and just the way they put it on there with the mayonnaise or the sauce, it's very slippery and slidey. I like a tight sub that's easy to eat, that stays together.
I feel like we've mentioned this way back in the show's early stages, but aren't you like me where you wish they would cut the top out like they used to do with the subs, right?
Yeah, well, like Subway used to do
at the top, yeah.
Yes.
And that prevented most of that.
That's the golden era of sub. And it's just, they do have a new bread, which I tried one time, and I think at the time somebody told me it was a lot like Firehouse's bread. It's like a kind of a soft, little sweeter sub roll.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good. I would like that over the traditional roll. I say all of those things to tell you that Publix is launching 3 new subs, and I shall tell you about them. The Publix Deli stacked brisket and brioche sandwich.
Not bad.
I'm not a brie. Wait, okay, sorry. I just spoke erroneously. I thought we were talking brie cheese. Don't listen to me. A half pound of tender smoked brisket stacked high and drizzled with sweet and spicy BBQ sauce on a soft, buttery brioche roll for a ready-to-savor experience. That borderline is not even a sub. That's a sandwich. Or it is a sandwich because it comes on a roll.
What's the difference?
Well, like it coming on a hamburger bun style roll.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Now this is the Publix Deli spicy brisket sub. I do want to know more about this brisket. Like, are they smoking it in house? Is it boar's head? What is this brisket?
Oh, probably boar's head. Isn't that their thing?
Smoked brisket layered with boar's head, 3-pepper Colby Jack cheese, jalapenos, crispy Publix fried onions, and sweet and spicy barbecue for a bold bite with heat and crunch. Okay. So they're all brisket.
Yeah.
Brisket, lettuce, and tomato. It's as simple as that, with a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, and the Publix Southern style brisket sub, smoked brisket, cheddar, dill pickles, fried onions, and a sweet and spicy barbecue.
I think we talked about it. Is Firehouse your go-to when it comes to subs? I know you were a big Subway fan back in the day.
Jersey Mike's first. And if we're talking chains, Firehouse and Jersey Mike's are pretty tied, with Jersey Mike's taking the lead. Local, I love Gateway subs, super legit. And then if I'm going Hall of Fame, local, but you got to travel from here, that's south of the Skyway down in Parrish. PJ's sub shop, to me, is essentially my favorite sub on planet Earth.
Why are those your go-to?
I
just fresher ingredients?
So many different things about it. The bread is exactly the type of bread that I like, that is very, very soft with just a little slight bit of crisp on the outside. I feel like the produce that they use, specifically tomatoes, I think come right from there in Parrish, Ruskin area. They're very delicious. They use this is going to sound crazy, they use a beef salami that I feel like is a really, really good flavor. I always get their Italian. And I just love it. We used to live next to it, and I would go there 3-4 times a week. Like, it was a staple. And it's just no joke, dude. The PJ sub shop is as big as this room, if not a little bit smaller.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, you walk in there and you're at the desk ordering, and the ladies there. They did change owners a couple years ago, and I met them. Very, very nice. But still, the same ladies work there. Everybody knows everybody. They treat you so nice when you go in there. It's really good.
Where does Wawa rank for you?
I almost feel like I haven't given it enough of a chance.
Oh.
Because, Danielle grew up in Jersey, and they swear by Wawa.
Oh.
And I think I had it back in the day before they were here. Now I just don't know if I've had enough to give it a proper rank. In a pinch for sure. Not going to be probably my top 3 choices, but in a pinch.
Honestly speaking, when I came back from Alabama, I was not that impressed with Buc-ee's. when I got the sandwiches there.
Yeah, what'd you get? Was it brisket or something?
I think so. No, it wasn't brisket because I wanted the brisket. I wasn't paying attention. I guess I got like ham and stuff, and that one sucked. And I was like, oh, this is the big hype. But it might have been I didn't get the brisket.
I've also only been to Buc-ee's one time, and I remember just being overwhelmed. Like I remember walking in and going, I don't know what to do here. Like there was so many, a whole barbecue station and a whole Walmart of a store. And I think it's really the scope of it and the options and the variety that give people a boner and not like the most insane quality you've ever had.
Yeah, it reminds me of when you're Universal and Harry Potter World and you leave a ride and you're in the gift shop. Yeah. You're like, oh my God, what do I get here?
Yeah. Where do I go? What do I do? Man, this story is crazy. And I had the story yesterday, and I feel bad that I didn't get to it because I didn't really understand what had happened. And then I watched the video last night, and the video is just crazy to watch. This guy, you're on the interstate as you're watching the video on I-75, lots of traffic, kind of. You can see this Ford Mustang, 2022 Ford Mustang, kind of weaving in and out of traffic, and then there's some people that appear to be having some sort of emergency on the side of the road, and he gets over, does not realize there's a car next to him. Oh. He hits the car next to him that then sends off a chain reaction with a giant semi-tractor trailer, flips over, and the driver of the semi-truck, spoiler alert, dies. The Mustang that really sent the whole thing in action, he drives around the flipped tractor trailer, and he was gone.
Just keeps going?
He was gone. Totally.
Man.
And now the story of who this guy is even more bizarre. An 18-year-old Atlanta Braves minor league catcher was arrested for leaving the scene of a hit-and-run crash that killed a semi-tractor trailer driver on I-75, according to troopers. The Florida Highway Patrol says they found and impounded the 2022 Ford Mustang and arrested 18-year-old Jonathan Matos Morales of Cocoa for vehicular homicide. Shout out to Joj. And leaving a crash scene involving a death. According to the FHP, the Braves, oh my God, the Braves turned him in after the team saw the Mustang in their compound.
Oh, man.
Authorities say Matos Morales has been booked into the Manatee County Jail, and the Atlanta Braves have released a statement. We are aware that a player who was formerly in our minor league system is under investigation related to a fatal accident that occurred yesterday. Our organization is cooperating fully with authorities and will not have any further comment at this time. Our condolences go out to the loved ones of those involved. So they made it sound like he was minor league catcher. You can't leave. You can't leave. This is a terrible thing to say.
Okay.
You can at least wrap your head around a guy who's 18 years old who is trying to become a professional baseball player in that moment going, my life is over. My life is over.
It's your honor.
But even then, I don't even know. Like, he didn't know the guy was dead.
No.
And if he stops, this story is not this story. I don't know that he gets the charge.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
now you're fleeing from the
maybe because he still did get the vehicular homicide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would say that they must have believed that his actions. Let me see if it explains it a little better here. The impact, according to the Mustang was weaving in and out of traffic and caused a crash. Sideswiped the SUV. The impact sent the Trailblazer into the right lane into the path of a semi-trailer. It was driven by 34-year-old Stevan Albert. Driving a vehicle like that, high profile, early in the morning with a full load, it can't stop on a dime. Upon impact, investigators said the semi-truck was redirected and it flipped over. So, yeah, he probably would have still been at fault, but a lot different if you stop and do the right thing compared to just running, which you can't do.
Which is why I think one of the best things that everyone should invest in here is a dash cam. Like, that's a big thing, especially over in Europe and like Russia and stuff, because like insurance purposes, if you don't have
You've got it all there.
You're stuck. So if you don't have a dash cam, I would definitely suggest you get one because it's going to help in situations like this.
Well, that's a good point.
Someone flees and you at least got them on camera.
Well, that's a good point because I guess I didn't really think about where the dash cam footage came from. So obviously somebody that was right behind this whole thing had it all right there.
You'd be amazed at what stuff would get picked up on that, man.
Yeah, the video is wild, and then to find out this guy is a aspiring professional baseball player. Very, very crazy set of circumstances, and he'd be locked up now.
I'm surprised he didn't call anyone from the organization. I guess he was so shook that he didn't want to like act like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. At that point, you probably are hoping against all that there's some way they don't find out that it's you.
Yeah. Good idea, parking the car in the stadium.
Yeah, that does say that. I wondered if they knew that from the past or if he drove it there.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Well, I guess
they could have been like, is that the car from the lot? And
Exactly. Man, the story of lady teachers and their students, we've told it time and time again. And I often bring up the fact that I feel like we never hear about the punishment. Now, this one is different because it's lady teacher, lady student, and a monster, New York Post word, monster high school counselor has been sentenced to 40 years behind bars for having sex with an underage girl at times in her school office while promising to leave her husband and kids for her.
Oh, man.
Jessica Finley, who was also the volleyball coach. That happens. At McDowell High School in North Carolina, sobbed in the court on Thursday as she apologized for the pain she caused the vulnerable girl who was just 14 when she started grooming her. Her victim's sister branded the school staffer a predator lurking behind the walls of a counseling office just waiting for a victim. We would have beat the door hinges off that building to save her from that monster, according to the teen's mom, also said in a victim impact statement. The teen was 14 when she initially turned up to Finley to help with anxiety during her 2023-2024 freshman year. There is something that makes it feel inherently worse that, like, it's bad no matter what, but, like, this kid went to this lady for help. Like, she was struggling through stuff, and under that circumstance, this lady was like, well, sup.
Yeah.
When the trusted counselor used to groom the vulnerable student, texts they started sending discussed details of their sexual encounters as well as the acts they wanted to perform on each other in the future. Oof. Finley told the girl she was leaving her husband and children to be so that they could be together. The girl's horrified parents found the text and forwarded them to authorities. The counselor resigned in February 2024. The girl revealed how Finley performed acts on her in the office and kissed her on the lips. It is not specified what lips. The teen also said she tried to stop seeing Finley, but the counselor threatened to take her own life.
Oh, man.
Dude, what a psychopath.
That old card?
What a psychopath. Leading to her feeling trapped. Finley rejected a plea last April, and now she has been sentenced to 40 years in prison. She could get out about 28 if she behaves.
That's got to be rough, especially for those kids finding out, like, how come you're losing your mom? It's because she's a psycho who preys on young kids.
Well, it really makes you wonder. Like, I really believe when you see something 100 times, it's happening 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
These, a lot of the stories that we see, these people are just brazen. They have text messages that are findable. A lot of people are probably being very meticulous about covering their own tracks. And you have to imagine that there are a bunch of things like this going on that will just never, ever be heard about.
Yeah, especially like back in the day, like there was less of a paper trail. You're not texting and you're calling people, but again, there's not a paper trail you could really follow up and figure out who's being all crazy with their students.
And it's crazy you say that because I agree, but I also think that the text and the social media and having that connection with a teacher allows it to happen way more than it ever would.
Yeah.
Like if you were going to hook up with your teacher in a certain year, like you guys had to have these crazy connection in class, and then you had to stay after class. You had to set it all up in the hallway or somewhere, and you had to find a way to make it work. Now, a teacher, I don't know if teachers have their kids as Facebook friends, or obviously some of them add them to Snapchat. You just have this pathway to communicate with your students and your teachers that we never ever had, and it makes it a lot easier to be a creep.
I remember one story we did. It was probably last year where there was a teacher that had one of their students on Instagram. They started like commenting on the thirst trap photos, and then that started, like you said, trickling into conversations and then grooming.
Yeah, I don't know, especially depending on the age of your kid, that the right move is to let them have any connection with their teachers on social media.
Yes.
We made it a long, long time without needing to have that. So no matter how much you think you trust a teacher, I always say, like, I don't know that a parent of a teenage kid, like you worry about so many damn things when you got a kid that's like 14, 15, 16 years old. You send them off to school, a million different things to worry about. I don't know that the average parent worries about like they're going to hook up with their teacher. Like, I don't know that it's in the top 5 things when maybe it probably should be.
You think it's bullying and stuff is going to happen? At the very least, if it's something sexual, you go, I hope my kid doesn't get another kid pregnant.
Yeah, something. Not my kid's going to be in a deep, emotional, connected relationship with a teacher where the teacher's telling them they're going to leave their family and threatening to kill themselves. And
that's insane.
Insanity. Man, this is something else. Body cam video shows the arrest of 2 individuals on April 16th in connection with a prostitution ring that ran a brothel right next door to a daycare. The Lee County Sheriff's Office posted a video showing a traffic stop in which deputies used a grappler device to stop a black Kia that was traveling on Lee Boulevard down in Fort Myers. They identified the 2 individuals as Fedner, Alzim, and Trenesia Denson. What do you think? That's a
unique ass name.
What's your guess on the
Transina?
That's got to be like
black.
Ethiopian or something.
Oh.
But yes, you're right still. Alzim and Denson are 2 of 10 individuals who were arrested in connection with a 2-year investigation called Operation Red Light. They targeted people involved in prostitution occurring in brothels that were hiding in plain sight. The report said 8 search warrants were executed at 4 different locations and 4 businesses. They arrested 10 individuals, and one of those brothels were operating right next door with no signage next to a legitimate daycare.
How does that even happen, man?
I don't know. I didn't really know. Like, I know there are brothels. I know there are places, the shady spots, shady massage parlors. I just assumed that most sex workers were finding the people and then going to a hotel, or I didn't know that brothels were still a thing. Definitely not this many of them.
No.
The report said 8 search warrants were out. Those arrested advertised sexual services online and ran brothels out of storefronts in Fort Myers and Cape Coral. The brothels were hidden in plain sight, many of them businesses in shopping plazas with no signage. They were charged with corrupt organization conspiracy, deriving proceeds from prostitution, and maintaining a place for prostitution.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, some people, if you had to say, do you think prostitution should be legal?
No, because there's too much diseases you can pass around.
The diseases, but then you say if you're legal, does everybody have to be tested? Like, you can have a legitimate business where you go and you do that, and then it's regulated by the government or the state, and everybody's got to be tested, and you got to have your little, just like when you go into a restaurant and they got the health inspection there.
Yeah.
It's got a little rundown of their testing and all of that. I don't know if that would. I don't know if that would make it worse or make it better.
Yeah, I think it would make it worse, if anything. And again, just because you tested well doesn't mean the other person tested well, and you guys are sharing juices even though you're wearing condoms. It still can get in places.
And I think that drug, like, even if you did that legally, I still think you'd have the whole system operating on the streets that really, I think, is powered by drugs. I think women are out there, doing what they got to do to get a crack rock or whatever the hell that it is. I don't think that those ladies or men or whoever, I don't think that they're going to go now work in an upstanding establishment, because they'd be on the streets. You know this one? It's Honky Tonkin Tuesday. This feels like one you could like.
Okay.
Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction.
Next Honky Tonkin Tuesday, I'm going to do all picks that I know you don't know that I think you might like.
Oh, I like that.
That might work.
That's a good one.
Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we'll have some more joints right here on Senning Show. We will also talk to Drew Garabo, who is live from Benchmark International Arena for tonight's matchup between the Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. I believe he's got our buddy Corey Cardinal with him as well. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, A Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier multi-vehicle crash in Hills Road, Dr. King westbound at I-75, left lane blockage. Pretty standard slowdowns throughout the rest of the county. We do have congestion due to an incident 75 north and south affected just south of Progress Boulevard. In Pinellas crash, 22nd Avenue at Tyrone Boulevard. Bay Pines Boulevard eastbound, also a wreck toward Park Street North. Gandy Boulevard eastbound toward the bridge, already clogging. This could still be road work related. This is Eric with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
At AutoNation, we make it easy for you to go. Right now, get 0% financing on your favorite new vehicles. You'll save thousands of dollars in interest alone. Plus, shop a wide selection of fuel-efficient vehicles available now at AutoNation. Hurry, drive the car you want today with 0% financing. Go to your nearest AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Visit AutoNation.com for eligible vehicles. 0 APR for a limited term with approved credit. Cannot be combined with other offers. Expires end of month.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, never goes out of style. Like when air conditioning companies offer $29 tune-ups. Seriously, don't fall for that old trick. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. Cox Heating and Air Conditioning has an honest and trusted solution. It's your Cox personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, Cox certified air technicians visit your home, fully inspect your AC unit so you are set and ready for the Florida heat. Get your Cox personalized maintenance plan for only $99 today and see all the deals to keep your home cool all year long. Visit now at coxair.com. License number CAC 1816108.
I know a lot of people are trying to be environmentally friendly these days, so why not start with your windows and doors? WeatherTight windows are the perfect choice. They not only protect the environment and cut your electricity bill, but with energy-efficient windows, you can possibly receive rebates from your electric company. Call WeatherTight Mike for a free in-home estimate, and don't forget the cookies, and let him know Mike Calta sent you.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
If you don't care about saving 50% off your wireless bill for the same 5G coverage the big guys are charging a fortune for, maybe you care about keeping jobs in America. Pure Talk does. They've pledged to run their entire operation from this country, including all their customer service. Or maybe you care about our nation's veterans. Pure Talk does. They've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to America's Warrior Partnership, a fantastic organization working hard to prevent veteran suicide. Or maybe you care about closing America's skills gap. Pure Talk does. They're a proud supporter of MicroWorks. They're helping my foundation train the next generation of skilled workers. Don't get me wrong. Saving money's great, and you'll save plenty with Pure Talk. But if you want to be in business with people who share your values, dial pound 250. Say micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at janicelive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny skies for today. It's breezy. It's dry. We do have those red flag warnings until 8 o'clock tonight with that fire danger remaining very high. Daytime high today into the mid-80s. Then tonight, partly cloudy and mild. Overnight lows down into the mid-60s. As we head into Wednesday, a few more clouds around, variably cloudy. It remains breezy and dry as well. And daytime highs back into the mid-80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. Special guest joining us momentarily from Benchmark International Arena. These here joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash, the greatest car wash in the whole wide world. If you're passionate about keeping your vehicle clean, we got a lot of things working against it here in the state of Florida. The birds, the bugs, the pollen, the sand from the beach. But when you go unlimited with Bubble Down, you go through as many times as you need to take advantage of the long wash tunnels, the spacious vacuums, and the amazing staff. They have locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, with a new one in South Tampa on South Dale Mabry. Make your way in today. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down. Tonight is a big night. You'll be able to listen to the action right here on 102.5 The Bone. The Tampa Bay Lightning look to even the score with the Montreal Canadiens. Drew Garabo live emanates from Benchmark International Arena, and he joins us on the line with, I believe, our dear friend who I haven't personally spoke with in far too long, the wonderful Gabby Shirley.
I'm here.
How we doing?
Hi,
John. How's it going? How are the vibes? How are the early day vibes at Benchmark?
Personally, the vibes are radiant with the glow of a new mother where I am right now. Gabby is just exuding this beauty. And nervous, I would say, is the vibe inside right now. But no, none of the players, none of the coaches, and none of the fans say that. It's just Corey Cardinal and me. We're a bit concerned, John, about the Lightning's recent home woes in the playoffs.
Yeah, it has really been. I was touching on that a little bit. The emotional roller coaster, I'd say probably since the Olympic break, has really been something else. I think going into the Olympics, undeniable just juggernaut of a team. That was not what came back after the Olympics, and then even with some ups during that period, now I think we're just trying to really find the identity of this team, especially after a tough overtime loss on Sunday night.
Gabby, what was the mood in the building after that overtime loss? I mean, obviously a mental lapse to get us in the penalty kill situation. What was it like right afterwards? Had to be a bummer of a vibe, right?
That's exactly how I felt. And, I'm sure the players felt that way as well, but this team does have that experience. So in the room, we heard from Ryan McDonough and Brandon Hagel, and they both, if I can summarize it in this way, I feel like this makes sense, but had that okay, now we're turning the page mentality, if you will, right? It's a 7-game series for a reason, and this team knows what they need to fix, right, guys? The penalties, staying out of the box, not putting the Canadians on a power play, and 5-on-5 play was pretty good. So I think we have the advantage there if they can stay out of the penalty box.
Sorry about that hand truck, John.
I was going to ask. I'm like, where are you guys? What is that? I was trying to guess the contraption.
I guess. Yeah,
No.
he just literally the second she started talking, you could hear it coming from about 700 feet away.
I was wondering. I thought maybe it was the coils, but a little hand truck never bothered anybody. Gabby, how the hell are you? It is so many things have changed. You now are a mama, and I know I was always blown away that through about to have a baby, right after baby, I still saw you being in the mix with the Lightning. But how is life?
Yes, my water broke right here at Benchmark.
Is that true?
What? Where? Like in your office, or was it somewhere on the concourse level?
Go to the spot.
I've never done this before, so perhaps it could have been a lot worse, but I was in the restroom, so we were good.
Oh, my God.
I got lucky.
Did you think about having the baby there? Did you just think about going to the locker room?
I didn't really know what was happening, thank goodness we travel with our phones, and I was, calling people, what do I do now?
Oh, my God. And what did you do?
Called people, waited for a long time.
Did you go right from there to give birth?
Correct.
Wow,
yes, that is what happened. Man. Did I have a bag packed, ready to roll? Nope. Just went right in my game day outfit.
Raw dog it. Just, let's go.
Wow.
But everything was good with the delivery?
Everything was great.
Okay. I mean, you look fantastic. I'm sure you have a healthy, beautiful little girl.
Thank you. Yes, she is perfect. And, that's what happened. Crazy.
If the answer is something that makes the Lightning look questionable, you don't have to answer this. But, I find it so interesting. My sister-in-law just had a baby 3 days ago, and she worked up until the moment she gave birth. As somebody who has not yet given birth myself, I go, that just feels crazy to be that far along and out working. Was that a you thing? Were you like, I want to just move forward with my life as close to reality as possible up until my water breaks at Benchmark International Arena?
You know what? Well, guys, this organization is phenomenal. I was supposed to stop traveling. There's a week mark that planes are just not a good idea. So I had that on the calendar, and then they bumped it up. So I missed a road trip at the end of December. And again, it was really no big deal. My boss, Brian Briesman, said, do what you got to do. But I don't know if I can speak for every other mother, but from my perspective, we have 3 months of maternity leave, and I don't want to start burning that when the baby's not even here yet. So that's my
is that how that works?
Process.
I thought there was a pre-maternity leave. I would have assumed.
No.
No pre-maternity leave.
So that's all lumped in under one leave.
And
so you take a month off, and you only got
guys,
2 months at the back end.
I wouldn't say I liked being pregnant, but I was fine. I feel like people can be more uncomfortable than I was. So again, just aside from being large and in charge, I was good.
The question that everybody's thinking about is how is Rosie taking the new addition to the family? Are they in love? I know sometimes dogs can be like, what is this new creature inside our home? How's that going?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you brought up Rose. Thank you for remembering her.
Oh, how could I forget?
She is so in love. Whenever Ella is on Rosie's level, specifically in this like bouncy seat contraption, Rosie just licks her face nonstop.
Aww.
And right, it's so cute. But I have watched Ella take it on and just hold her breath. So by the time Rosie's done, she's like gasping for air. So we have to continually tell Rose, like, okay, 2 kisses. And like you have to like push her away because she just wants to kiss the baby.
That's so great. I remember that Rosie was a very dirty dog who would spend times at the job site rolling through the dirt and playing in the dumpster. Does Rose have to get a special bath before she can play with the baby?
You know what? It's funny. She still has that same job of going in the dumpster, rolling in the dirt at work, but we have a new house. So I can't decide if the house is just bigger than our old house, so like the dirt is more camouflaged, or my brother got us one of those really cool robot vacuums for Christmas. So that's just continually going every single day
Rosie
at 10 a.m. And I feel like it just like takes care of like the obvious dirt and hair.
That is
nice.
I love to hear it.
So we've made some
Congratulations.
since I've last spoken to you.
Yeah, you really upgraded.
Uh-huh.
Congrats. New house, new baby, new Roomba.
Can you handle it?
No, I don't even know who you are anymore.
New air fryer as well.
Oh, look out.
Yep.
You using that bad boy?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
What are you air frying up?
What do I air fry up?
Well,
I
she
like
doesn't. You don't eat it.
toast
Has being
stuff in
pregnant
there, 'cause
made you
it has
eat?
like the bake, the toast, the air fry. It has lots of options.
What's that, John?
I'm saying, has it widened your appetite and flavor for things other than hummus and lettuce?
She hates food.
I still love hummus and lettuce. I really
boring.
do.
So boring.
I really do. I had an apple for lunch today. I love apples as well.
Wow, look at that. This is the time
I like
you can get
those
away
things
with it.
too, but like John, that's all she eats. Like she eats such boring food.
It
You
really.
stop that.
It-
I like
mean,
what I like.
Yeah, we have. Did Uncle Chris Cran get you a great baby gift?
Yes. Although it's escaping me on what exactly they got me. Guys, my friends and family are so generous. Like, I was overwhelmed with gifts. But yeah, Chris and his wife got me countless things. And not so long ago, there was a meeting of the babies. Ella met Caden Kren.
Oh, he has a baby. Yeah, look at you.
It was magical. They just slept side by side in
What
their
the
little like,
heck?
car seats.
Whoa. That might be rushing things a little bit.
What's arranged sleeping?
We're not in India.
Wow,
Gabby.
look at
Let's pump the
this.
brakes on that, you know? Oh, you're going to grow up and fall in love and marry this young boy. What's
The
happening?
play date, there was not a ton of actual interaction, but that is to come.
When
'Cause they're
they're-
going to be best friends.
Sure.
Wow, look at that. I remember when these guys were just young kids
I know.
running wild around the arena, and now
Yep.
Ma and Pa all grown up, Roombas, air fryers, domesticated to the
Play
end.
I'm
dates
really
with
an adult
babies.
right now.
Man, this is crazy to watch you kids grow up like this.
It really is.
We need another Stanley Cup to like take it back to the start, like that 2021 era Lightning. That's what we need to do. What's going on with this team's performance at home, Gabby Shirley?
It's a really good question.
Thank you.
It is seemingly very difficult to explain. I don't know why we're having a hard time winning at home in the postseason. Right? I mean, just this series, I thought game 1, we outplayed them 5-5. We were the better team. We have the more experience. We have more skilled players, more depth, on and on and on. I would take our goaltender over the other goaltender any day of the week. Yeah, so pretty disappointing. Hopefully they figure it out tonight.
Can I ask you another controversial question?
Oh, here we go.
No, it's not. It's not that crazy, but I do think it's obviously on a lot of people's minds, and I know that John Cooper touched on it. I think before the series. What is the read and the vibe on Victor Hedman potentially being a part of this series at any point, and what can you say about Victor Hedman?
Yes, the captain of this team, Victor Hedman, took a personal leave of absence from the team. He was away from the team. He has since returned. He is skating. He actually did skate with players this morning on the optional. It was not an optional come to the rink. Players all had to be here this morning, but it was an optional skate. And he was out there, so that was a really good sign. John Cooper said, yeah, he's back with the team. He's going to travel with the team. Obviously, Victor Hedman is just so invaluable. The captain, leader, experience, He's had a tough season dealing with injuries, but his play on the ice is typically phenomenal. John Cooper was asked again today what is his status, and he said he is doubtful for this series. Again, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Things could change, but it sounds like if he is to return in the postseason, it would not be against the Canadiens.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
Isn't it?
That was good. That was
like
a good answer.
a great statement about this city. I'm sure there's curiosity, and I'm sure if you dug into Reddit and whatnot, you'd see some ugly stuff. But I think it is such a tremendous tribute to our respect for Victor Hedman and who he is as a person that I think for the most part, people have just been silent and respectful for whatever it is that brought him away from the team for so long. And I hope, I know a player probably appreciates that, you know?
Yeah, 100%, right? I'm so glad that is what he has received. I think he has earned that. Perhaps a lesser player, a lesser human might not get that same respect. But like flip side, it's human nature, right? For you just to be curious, to be wondering and yeah, I think that everyone has been very respectful because we all know the player and more importantly, the person that is Victor Hedman.
You love to hear it. Gabby, today we're doing something new here on Senning Show. It's Honky Tonk Tuesday. I wanted to give you the option to pick the country song to take us out today. What are you listening to these days?
Wow.
A lot of pressure to put you on the spot that way.
Should it be like honky tonkin', like not a boring maudlin country?
You know, whatever you're feeling. If there's something that if the energy was high on it, that'd be a plus. But I don't want to make it more difficult than it already is.
Something rootin' and tootin', something to get your boots good boogie on.
Any song?
Any song. Well, preferably country, but any song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, this is not. I'm just what I'm listening to right now, guys.
What bands are you looking
the
through?
Arena. Ella Langley has a new album.
I am an Ella fella. That is about.
Yes, and my daughter's name is Ella, not after Ella Langley, but right. We just love the name. New album. I heard it in the Arena.
Choosing Texas.
1. Yep. Boom. That's it.
Got it.
Wow.
This is a jam. I have to say,
guys.
VIP pick. I'm actually sad I didn't think to play it already today.
Wow.
This album is amazing, and she's
so good.
She's something else.
I don't know this young lady.
Yeah, you should do a little digging. You might like her.
You'll like her.
Is this her playing right now, John?
Yeah, I'll let it ride for a sec.
Thank you.
Should've known better than to take him back to Abilene.
Let me hit a little bongo on it.
Oh, yeah. Here was some.
Back into her arms.
The John Senning personal bongo remix.
For
Got a
that
little
kind of
bongo.
spark. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way.
Gabby, it was a joy to hear your voice. I hope to see your glowing face sooner than later.
Oh, wait, John, I have one more thought.
Oh,
to share
please,
with you
yes,
as
please.
we're just jamming out to this song. Great song. I was prepping right for the game today. Went to a coffee shop.
Okay.
Just, got a coffee, was enjoying my computer, game notes, etc. And there was a lovely gentleman also doing work. There was music in the coffee shop, as you would guess, just singing the lyrics as loud as you could imagine. What are your thoughts on that? Did we love it? Or
What was the song?
It was every single song, back to back songs.
I kind of like that positive energy. I like the fact that man has a passion for life and is clearly enjoying himself in a world where people want to fight.
That's what I kind of thought.
Yeah.
I had to look at him like, who is this person? And he just had this big smile on his face and just kept going.
Yeah, considering all of the other things, the way that people act in public with their fellow man, I think a jovial singing man is a plus in 2026.
I'm conflicted. I have to think about that.
Oh yeah,
because I could easily see myself being. No, well, I could see myself being that guy if I gave a few less Fs in this world. But I give just enough Fs to not do that. So I think I hate him. Can you stick around after the top of the hour for a little bit? I think we got Ryan Malone coming on, or do you have somewhere to be? It's okay if you have somewhere to be. It's fine. It's fine.
You're not on the spot or anything.
Nope. Yep. Gabby Shirley, everybody. Well, there we go.
Maybe more when Drew Garabo live. Maybe not at all.
I have another interview coming up, and I get nervous that I'm gonna miss.
Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna miss
with
it.
whom? Who are you talking to?
Oh, my guy
Ethan?
is here already.
Oh, all right.
So I think I gotta go.
Oh, you gotta go. Thank you, Gabby. You're the best.
Okay, thank you for having me, guys. I'm so sorry.
Thanks for being here.
Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is coming to you in moments, emanating from Benchmark International Arena to get you ready for Game 2 with the Montreal Canadiens. Diz, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Hell of a program today. Drew Garabo, have fun tonight. Thank you so much. Shout out to Corey Cardinal, who I know is out there as well. I don't think there's... Oh, the Juice. Thank you so much to Joj. It was great spending time with Joj today as well. We will be back live tomorrow at 1 p.m. But before we part ways... Are you still there, Drew?
I am.
Oh, thank you, Corey. I appreciate you.
All right, no problem.
Sorry, what happened?
You're good. No, you're good. I was just going to tell people about Jeff Forum.
Man, so was I, because Jeff Borum's the guy you want to go to if you're looking to sell a home in the Tampa Bay area or move from, say, Trinity to Hudson, Florida. You need Jeff Borum on your side because he's the guy who knows this market.
You certainly do. And we live in a day and age now, especially in the Tampa Bay area, where the thought of for sale by owner, like I'm going to put a yard sign out and someone's going to come and throw money at me, those days are behind us. But with the masterful marketing machine of Team Borum, they might have a buyer for your home before you even know that you want to sell it. So no matter what you got going on in the world of real estate, make the call to Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty.
Jeff's our guy, and he's going to give you options. He can buy your home, sell your home, rent your home, and there's no risk. They'll let you out of the contract at any time. Google Jeff Borum right now, and you might be packing tonight. BORHAM for Team Borum.
Have fun tonight, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Go Bolts.
Go Bolts. Hey, Tampa win Cup. Thanks again, Diz. Thank you to everybody watching in the Vroom Vroom Room. Appreciate you very much. Try not to fight with each other in there as much. It's meant to be a peaceful show in a peaceful place. So be nice to each other.
Kumbaya.
Yeah. Kumbaya. The Kumbaya kid himself, the Brown Thrasher. Never forget.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janice Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Crawling. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. Get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust. Get them at Timeout Sports Bar, Pelican Pub, and $5 Drinkery in St. Pete. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
I-75 North has a disabled truck by the looks of it. FHP on the scene with a left shoulder block. This is as you approach Progress Boulevard. Stop and go is pretty hefty. Gandy Boulevard eastbound toward the bridge has the right lane blocked due to road work toward Tampa. We have lane closure in Pinellas. Tyrone Boulevard south between Park Street and 38th Avenue. Earlier wreck